are you all ready to become evil? Will you walk the path of evilness with me as we become more douchebaggy by the day? Hello, Viper. Ohio. I forgot today was... Yeah, today's Thursday. Kinda stinks. Kinda stinks. Wish it was Friday. It's like edging Friday. Evil Piper? I'm already evil. Are you actually evil, MG? I don't think you are. The dark is real. My shitty has improved. Well, enough. I'm gonna make it shittier. Because I'm evil. And that's what I do now. Oh, but as the pin says, there's gonna be an ad break soon, so just get yourself a snack, a drink, or a little flame. Don't worry. I'll say hi to everyone who's like checking in after the ad break. That's the plan here. I'm so evil. Firenator, I don't think you're evil either. If you guys are saying you're evil, you're fake evil. I've been evil, you got nothing on me. Okay, I can believe that, British Bear. Purely because you're British and you have an army of locusts. I seldom can recall a good person having an army of locusts. Piper, why you gotta word stuff like that? What do you mean? Evil? I'm pure goodness? Alright, Tara, whatever you say. Pure goodness my ass. You know you're full of shit. There's not a mean bone in my body. Are you quoting yourself? Because I can definitely feel a mean bone in your body. Elamio, good luck, my back hurts. Ooh. Sorry to hear that. Try not to sleep on concrete. Oh, hi, Hogan. Hello, Pinky Kermit Demo. Everyone? Yes, hello. I'll say hi to, like, everyone proper after the ad break. I don't want to say hi to people, and then, like, just in case someone's trapped behind the ad break, they don't hear it, and then they think I'm ignoring them, and then they die. I don't want you to die. Essentially. See how nice I am? I'm kidding. I ran over a pigeon and had no remorse. I mean, to be fair, MG, pigeons are like the rats of the bird world, you know? Like, I'm pretty sure, like, in New York, they treat pigeons like rats. And I'm looking at another 10-hour shift with, like, a freaking sore back. Knuff, it's literally Knuff for you. Like, it's over. It's over for you. For once, I'm not annoyingly busy, so I can drive casually with Piper on stream. Ah, yes. The secret trucker. Here, there's no way you can listen to, like, so many streams while driving. I'm not evil, right, Piper? You are full of shit, Hyogen. I hope you know that. I hope you know, wholeheartedly, that you are speaking like vile manure. God has an army of locusts. That is true, actually. That is true. So it puts into question, really. Is God also evil? Ooh. Am I evil because I'm God? Who knows? What are you up to today? Well, the plan is, right? After the apping session, I will get to Halo. I said yesterday I would get to Halo. That is the plan. It's not gonna change. As for, like, the yapping part of stream, I don't know. Is there ever, like, a plan for the yapping portion of stream? It's kind of just, like, tangent upon tangent until everyone's just like, alright, Paper, we get it. Let's get to the game already. Is Piper trying to be evil again? It's not trying to be evil. I am going to be evil. There's layers to this, but I will now embrace evilness. It's time to become evil, and I am so ready. Gloomy Librarian, it's time for the evil Librarian. My locusts are purely recreational trusts. Recreational locusts. Yeah, sure. Whatever you say, British Fair. Evil Piper is still considerate. I mean, just because I'm evil doesn't mean I don't have my, like, doesn't mean I lose my standards, right? I can be evil and have standards. I'm already dead? Oh god, what happened to you, Firenator? Piper hates birds? It depends on the bird. It depends on the bird. I know I'm gonna sound like a little edgy for it. I think ravens and crows are pretty cool. I mean, it's just a pure black, like, bird. Like, what's not to like? I think hummingbirds are also pretty cool, too. I like that they're literally just, like, ADHD the bird. And what else? What other birds are pretty interesting? I don't like parrots. Parrots, I don't trust. I feel like they secretly can talk, they can understand everyone, but they choose to just be little whiny bitches, you know? I feel like they choose to mess with people. I do not trust parrots. Parrots are parasites. Pigeons used to be incredibly helpful. Well, not anymore. They lost their role. Seagulls also, I hate them. Yeah, seagulls also suck. A lot. I've seen so many videos of, like, someone holding ice cream or, like, going down a boardwalk, right? And a seagull just harassing them. It's kind of funny, I'm not gonna lie. But also, it's like, how dare you? How dare you, freaking seagull? Attacking a human? Like, know your place. Who feeds pigeons? Those feed rats? I wish, like, the pigeons and the rats in New York would just fight it out, you know? Instead of, like, coexisting, I wish they fought each other. Funny how that was the first and only assumption for what I am and what I do. I believe it is an actual bona fide theory. You are a trucker, Bowmaster. Or you're on the road way too much listening to streams that, like, it's impossible for you not to be a trucker. Or, like, somewhere in that same field. She's so mean towards me. To be fair, it's deserved, Hyogen. You know it's deserved. You know you beat. You're rage beating. My face on God blast Piper's video card for speaking blasphemy. God is the one true God in this world. Yeah, now I'm gonna get smited for calling God evil. I'm gonna get smited. It's over. So Pip's like an onion. She has layers. Listen, when I said that I'm evil and there's layers to it, I don't mean I'm an onion. I'm not comparing myself to an onion. That's not kosher. Are you awake today? I'm a little brain dead, but you know what? F it, we ball. I'm locking in. I need to lock in. I was, like, reviewing the VOD last stream, and I was listening to myself, and I was just like, I'm so, like, brain dead. Like, I was so, like, in the latter half of the stream, I'm just like, oh my god, like, it sounds like I got lobotomized. Like, there's no way, this is not me. There's no way. Unfortunately, I have to agree with Piper, grumble grumble. I love parrots, live with 5 of them. One who had to use words in specific situations. Pigeons are adorable. I really... No, they're disease carriers. I don't trust those flying rats. Seagulls are just evil, I appreciate them for that. I mean, I can appreciate the evilness in seagulls, but also, if I was walking down a boardwalk with ice cream in my hand and a seagull just straight up attacks me for the ice cream, I too would be very pissed. Otters suck and should be arrested for their crimes. What did otters do, Tinker? I feel like you're just beefing with otters all of a sudden. Like, what's that about? Parrots are smarter than crows, I heard. Very fun that the smartest birds decided to be funky. The smartest birds decided to be the rats of New York. The flying rats of New York. A parrot in an open cage zoo was about to bite my ear. Oh. You know it's trying to do that. Wife. How do you say wife in Polish? How do you say anything in Polish? I should have, like, Google Translate somewhere. A scarlet macaw bit my hand once, but was nice enough to just pinch me to let me know to stop scratching its head and not chop off my finger. Oh. What is a scarlet macaw? Sounds like one of those like super rare birds you'd come across. I'm from the future. Piper deleted her 2025 odds because 2026 Piper hates the 6-7 meme. Oh god. I'm not gonna lie, I genuinely don't think I'm gonna delete any VODs from 2025, so you don't have to worry. None of it, a good majority of it, I'd argue 95% of it will stay up for the foreseeable future. Can I confirm, he doesn't be playing D&D while driving a semi? I knew it. I knew Bellmaster was a truck driver. You're a Shrek, you're an onion. People's brain is struggling. I was walking around in New York City and pigeons are very fat. I mean, they're literally eating people's garbage. Like, pigeons eat people's garbage. It's pretty disgusting. It's honestly pretty rare for pigeons to have diseases. I mean, that is true, but they also, like, shit all over the place. I don't trust it. I don't trust them. Those shitters. Like, literal shitters. I'm so glad I made it to yesterday's stream. Yeah, before I got Thanos snapped. A friend told me they taste like fatty... Who the hell eats pigeons? That's like eating a rat. Who eats pigeons in, like, 2025? Otters are vile? Wait, how are otters vile? Seagulls also like to steal french fries. I mean, I feel like seagulls like just stealing anything at this point. If it's something you like, they're gonna steal it. Are magpies some of the most intelligent of birds? I have no idea. And I almost read that in an entirely different way. Zona? Is that how you say wife? Zona? What is that little accent looking thing over the Z? I mean Z. Locked in. F seagulls, everyone hates those. Exactly, Galaxy. Everyone hates seagulls. Hello Piper, have you renewed the permit to prolong your futile quest to perhaps one day become slightly evil? Why are you saying it's a futile quest? Also, because like the ad break is over, let me go ahead and switch. I'm not gonna spend like half an hour on the screen again, trust me, believe in me. Okay. I'm here, alright? We're not spending a bagillion years on the other screen. I'm looking at the most recent message and I see ill. I hope you have a wonderful day. She's a liar. Otters are worth everything they can catch when they're in heat. Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, that's kind of disgusting actually. Maybe otters are evil. We're holding you to that. So yeah, they suck. Scarlet macaws are very large parrots. Oh, okay. People forget otters are carnivores. I mean, being scared of anything that's a carnivore, kind of, you know, like, being a carnivore isn't that scary, you know? Yeah, they eat meat, but you know what? So do we. Piper Rap 2025, you fell for the sap 2,137 times. You played 3 hours of games. You were queued for 670 hours total. I'm actually pretty sure you're pretty close to the amount of hours I actually was, like, live for in 2025. And what do you mean I fell for the PSYOP 2,137 times? That's crazy. I'm not that gullible. Gina delete last stream's VOD to silence the vote. They're basically parrot people associated with pirates, besides Amazons. Hi, Piper. Yes, hello. Oh, I should probably say hi to everyone. Let's see here. Who do we have here in this hellish library? Which people, poor souls, found themselves here? Hi MG. Hi Polly. Hi Piccolo. Bye Tara. Hi British Bear. Hi Otaka. Hi Tinker. Hi Ozzy. Hi Scares. Hi Firenator. Hi Galaxy. Hi Knuff. Hi Bowmaster. Hi Keepin. Hi Afrin. Hi Hogan. Hi Marima. Hi Jin47. Hi Relevant. Hi Nilly. Hi Synix. Hi Flip. How are you say? Hi Possession. Hi Ollie. Or Dobernach. Right? Dobernach? Bye Proxy. And then hi Proxy again. Kurthung. Hi Aku. Hi Leanya. And hi Ki Balake. I'm just gonna call you Balake. It's a futile effort trying to call you your actual name because my brain autocorrects the second part of your name to Balake. I'm sorry, it's just the way it is. I literally have no control over the way my brain autocorrects itself. Magpies are corvids, like crows, so they are smart but much less so than crows. I like that name, that word, corvid. That's such a medieval word. Oh, hi Match Jokes, welcome, welcome. You were almost right with the Zuna. All you have to do is command grabs. Oh my god, not the command grabs again. I didn't make it to yesterday's stream. No worries, Zaddy. Yesterday I was really brain dead. I can tell you, I didn't even play Halo. Zed, British confirmed. I'm still working on the Zed. Piper, did you have your daily dose? Daily dose of what? Not going to spend half an hour on the screen, but we'll spend the entire stream on this one. Listen, Nelly. I'm not gonna spend the entire stream on this one, okay? Believe in the me that believes in you. Alright? Okay, wait, I told myself I'd stop zooming in. I told myself I'd stop zooming in so much in a stream. I need to calm myself down. Can we go back to the other screen? No, Ammo. We're not going back to the other screen. You're gonna stay here and you're gonna look at me. I feel like it's a meme. There has to be a meme somewhere where it's just like, look at me. Look at me. Who said that? Piper, can you go smaller? I think we'd prefer to see more of the background. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me... I didn't want to disturb your viewing of my background. Let me make myself super small. You know what? I'm just gonna stand near the polar bear. Here, is that better? Are you not entertained now? Are you happy? First head pat? You always do get the first head pat. I'm not that gullible, someone gullible? Listen, Alu. Do I sound like a gullible person? I don't think so. I think I have everything set together. In Polish. I never get to see a game of late. Yeah, but that's because, like, again, like, you know, you generally sleep at this time. And, like, before I used to, like, stream earlier, so, like, there was a higher chance of me playing the game earlier, but now, like, because I stream, like, at 7 p.m., it's, like, a little dicey for a lot of people. So I understand. Polly the Parrot, would I pay you to make Moth Piper art? I don't know. I don't know, but we're not going the moth route. I have a hate. I hate moths. The evil me hates moths now. Beast? Okay, I'm Blocka now. God. Oh well, you're Key Balake. Key Balake. Wouldn't it be easier to just look at the viewers list? Well, sometimes there are people who are lurking, and I don't want to call out people who are... Also, I'm gonna make myself bigger. Sorry, I'm gonna ruin everyone's dreams. I don't want to call out people who are lurking and don't want to be called on. I'm pretty sure I read somewhere that that's just like bad etiquette. Oh, Nilly, thanks for the 10 gift subs. The helly? What the? Oh, hey, sub. Oh my god, the sub discount. I've been, like I said before, I have like 70, well, I used to have 70 hours of like the sub discount thing that they give you for a year. And I figured like, oh, well, you know what, since like, I don't know, I have very few streams left in the year, I'm just gonna use like every single discount I have, like for the remaining streams. And that's not me for like and that's not me fishing or anything either. I just figured like, it's better to use them than to not. It's like 70 hours of like discounts that we're allowed to use. I'm like, well, might as well use it. It's kind of like tossing in a coupon. You know, like spending, it's like spending a ton of money buying groceries, and you look in your purse or I don't know, like in your pocket or something, you find a coupon that's like, oh, you got $2 off this item. You're like, well, why not? Corvid apparently comes from around 1909, so not medieval. Corvid sounds medieval though. Corvid. Kind of like that name, Corvid. Why do you want to be in our face, Viper? It's so that I can brainwash everyone easier, right? Because it's just human nature, right? It's human psychology. When you're looking at someone's face, it's like what's that saying? Like the eyes are the window to the soul. And I want you to look at my soul and perish. I want you to look into my soul. Someone changed my eyes. I want you to look into my soul and regret ever coming here. What if other girls live here? Can we look at them? What if they're hotter? It is now rule as part of the evil saga, the evil arc. You're not allowed to look at other girls anymore. Yep, I'm going that route. That's the route we're going. That's the route we're taking now. All aboard the evil train. Piper failing to Cabadonas. I still remember like the very iconic what is it, the Cabadon from Ina, like that one animation. God, that one is so like heart flutters when I watch that. Managed democracy at its finest. Exactly, managed democracy. It's time I further push the managed part in this democracy. Biblically accurate Piper height. And cute small pips. Haunted Piper doll that berates you and falls into cups of tea if you leave them on the desk. She's small enough, she's no longer Piper, she's just Pi. I mean, what is Pi but 3.14 repeated? Don't worry, I'm not that into Halo myself, hoping you finish Halo soon so I can catch Dark Souls streams while I'm on a vacation. Let's see, I do want to finish Halo, not like fast because I hate it, but because, you know, considering we lost like the burning of the Library of Alexandria we just had, you know, like where I removed a lot of like my past VODs from, well, every VOD from 2024. I think we need to beef up the games again on the VODs channel. So I really, maybe I guess you can look at it as like a New Year's resolution. I want to go through as many games as possible in this coming year. In the beginning of this coming year, I want to make sure that like I don't stay stuck on a single game for an entire month or two. Because I feel like, one, it is unfair to everyone watching, because it's just like, I imagine like, especially like, for example, like you said, you don't have an interest in Halo, right? You don't have an interest in Halo, and I feel like it's unfair for me to like stick with Halo for literally 2 months now, where like, I imagine some people are just uninterested in Halo, and I don't want people to like, like force themselves to watch something that they are not interested in watching. And then like, because, you know, just the way I am, like, so I really want to churn through games. Like when I game, I game. We're locking in, and it's part of the evil saga. I think it's somewhere in art, probably. Yeah, you did draw my Moth Piper, and it is somewhere in the art channel. I remember someone brought it back up like a few streams ago. I'm drawing anything for free if anyone cares. Ooh, free art. Corbett is a good name for your avian furry OC Piper. I'm not making an avian furry OC. Okay, I'm not having a bird OC. Dark brooding personality and doesn't afraid of anything. Okay, everyone have the same idea. Oh, also, sorry. Let's see. Hi Calamity. Hi Ninja. Bye Ninja. And hi Landy. If I miss anyone, just like feel free to check in or just say hi. So I don't miss you. I don't want to gloss over people. Those eyes are a sleeper agent triggered to bully. Corbin Xenoblade too, but if you actually make them leave, you'll feel bad for the next week straight. No. I think, and actually, during the yapping portion of stream, I actually wanted to get a little more into it about like what is the evil arc, right? Like what is the Piper evil arc entail? Because it's a little bit of a bit, but also it's like a change in mentality, right? It's not, honestly, it probably will have like no effect on anyone here. It only affects me. It only affects me. But I feel like I should share, and I want to share because I need someone to tell. I need people to talk to you about this. Piper Yandere arc is back. It's not a Yandere arc. right? It's not, I'm a yandere enjoyer. I am not a yandere myself because I will not murder anyone. I am not a murderer. Yet. And I'm looking at other girls on another monitor right now as we speak. Well, damn. Well, damn. And where's that? Hold on, where's the Uma? God, I hate the fact that I'm referencing Uma, but it works so much. Uma, mood down meme. Yeah, this'll work. Yeah, this is what happens. That's what happens. So, in order to protect the integrity of the library and everyone here, it is very, very important that you don't mention anyone else in my presence. Don't do it. Don't do it. I know you're itching to, right? I know you're itching to. You're just like, I gotta tell Piper that someone else is better than her or something, that I like someone more, but I need you to keep it to yourself, buckaroo. Hey, Freddy, you don't have to tell me that twice. I never cheat. I only got you in my eyes. For real, for real. Thank you, Ninja. I like how she can't even see that without chuckling. I mean, listen. I'm self-aware enough to know I'm being pretty toony and kind of cringe right now. But you need to understand, I need to go through this, right? I need to go through the evil arc. And it's like the rain before the rainbow, right? I need the most damn truest evil arc ever for the rainbow to be the brightest, okay? That I'm artificially... Okay. This goes into like a belief that I said I've mentioned before. Where I'm just like, there's like a balance to the universe, right? The universe balances itself. That's my own personal superstition that I believe in. Where it's just like every time there's something good that happens, something bad follows. And when something bad happens, something good follows. I'm trying to game the system, right? The universal spiritual system of spirit, diving right down into the worst evil arc ever, so that the redemption arc is 10 times better. So that the redemption arc is immaculate. That is plan here. That's more the bratty little sister or yandere trope. Listen, I understand. Right? Some of you call me bratty. I'm not bratty, I'm just right. There's a wee bit difference there. A tiny, tiny difference, I'd say. LMAO Piper said she deleted mods because she was too openly stalking, but now she'd up saying just Monica type stuff. It's okay. I can understand the misconception. It's not just Monica type stuff. It's what do people say nowadays? Boundary. It's boundary setting. There you go. My first evil act, setting boundaries. Human Nature by Michael Jackson. Actually, I haven't really listened to I mean, I heard Michael Jackson's music, but I'm not too familiar with it. I'm looking at another girl named oh god. I know that's my name backwards, but me trying to say it out loud, Proxy, I just cannot. I cannot see my name backwards. Oh, hi Celine. Welcome, welcome. 3.1 for tall. Their Ninja goes lying again, so 3. Librarian burns libraries, so she wants to get through at least 3 games then. I mean, I want to get through as many games as possible. And some people are interested and want to watch you. I do understand. I am very appreciative of everyone who does choose to watch me. And I understand too, if this evil arc makes you super uncomfortable and you want to either take a sabbatical from the library or you're turning in your library card, of which I will. Today's the day, okay? Today's the only day. Today's your last respite. Today, you got to turn in your library card if you do not want to experience the evil arc. Again, nothing really changes for you, but like, I guess I'll give the option now. I'll give the option now. I won't feel horribly bad if you decide to turn in your library card today and walk out the library. But if you choose to stay here, just know you're in for, honestly, a mild ride. It's not wild. It's like that episode from SpongeBob where it's like the bikers. Everyone thought they were the wild bikers, but they're actually the mild bikers because the W was that like upside down. Only game I know is the game you just lost. Ryusei, I swear to God. I swear to freaking God. You in that game. Well, the crop version is in the art channel. Not sure if I put the full one there. I think you personally sent me the full art. Maybe. I'll have to look back again. So she's against having a bird OC, but not a furry OC. We can brew with this. I'm against any animal OC. Any animal. I do not want any animal. I'm a human, and that is that. A moth is perfect for Piper's spirit animal. It's not even... I mean, do bugs count as animals? Actually, do bugs count as animals? I know they're in the animal kingdom, but like I always like mentally separate animals and bugs. She beheads people. Pearl began impaling people. I'm evil now. It's a few more swears here and there. She's not a murderer. She just enjoys murder. Still in love. Uma coded. The yandere Uma. Oh, I know who you're talking about. The yandere Uma. That's like ginger-haired, colored Uma, like Uma girl. Evil Piper will spread the Arhan psyop herself. Listen, evil me still dislikes the Uma psyop. Piper, were you ever bullied over the poor quality of a meme you shared? That's oddly specific, but not really. I don't think I have. Not even a certain alpha. Okay. For all intents and purposes, the alpha is okay. Alright, the alpha is okay. You can mention the alpha. Alright, we don't turn a blind eye to our alpha here. I only have you on my tab, don't worry. And thanks, Ninja. Hi, I'm new here. You are not new here, Landy. Can I mention my dog? You can mention your dog, Mariner. Also, bye, MG. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you dream of tomboys and goth girls. And yeah, I will see you next time. Try to survive the next few days. Pipe bombs and all that. Piper, you chuckle and smile often, but I don't remember ever seeing you laugh out loud. What's up with that? And that's mostly because whenever I do audibly laugh, I mute myself. And honestly, I'm not really a laugh out loud type of person. Anyways, I mostly, whenever I find something funny, I tend to just like smile and chuckle. And at most, I'll just like breathe harder. I'll exhale breath from my nose. But like, I'm not the type to like start like cackling or laughing again like out loud. Like belly laughing, you know? Like, it's never that guttural. Piper has a toony eye, but Ninja literally has a tiny Piper in his eye. Wait, does he? Wouldn't your superstition make bad things happen to you for being evil? Yes, probably. Or do you believe evil people got good things for being evil? I believe that if I would have said, well, in order to even have redemption arc, you need to be evil. So I'm aiming for a redemption arc here. What kind of alcohol do you like to drink? Well, hi, Pinking. Also, I don't drink alcohol. Sorry, I don't drink alcohol. To me, it tastes really bad. It tastes really bad, but I've only had it only a handful of times. Like, not even a handful. I've had it a couple of times. Like, ever since I could drink alcohol. You're a brat though? Not really. I used to have a similar belief. Life only started getting better when I discarded it. My life revolves around my belief here. Good and bad are too subjective. Boom, your system is destroyed. Traveler prays for sun, the farmer prays for rain, the gods hesitate. Being right is a matter of facts. Being a brat is a matter of attitude. Bratty Ratmus, I misheard you say baddie instead of bratty. I mean, hell, I'll happily accept baddies. You know, someone evil would activate raids against take advantage of outside communities. Well, I'm evil, right? But I'm still a prideful evil person. So I will not accept raids still. I'm not gonna lie, I think it's kind of over. I can't imagine the amount of people who tried raiding into me, getting hit with like the, you can't raid into this person. This person's not accepting raids message. So I think I'm kind of cooked in that avenue. If we're gonna grow, it's gonna be homegrown. Like I said before, it's gonna be homegrown and it's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be amazing. Can someone change my eyes? I feel like me trying to be evil and my eyes being this confusing is like really defeating. Like the hype behind my evil thoughts. She lost the game. So did you. I like to get wild though. Okay, I need someone to make Parrot Piper. Yes. No Parrot Piper, please. Do bugs count as animals? I don't know. I'm not an animal, I'm a human. Do bugs count as animals? Oh boy. Pipe bomb, hell yes. We want to see the cackling. Piper should try to do an evil laugh someday. Maybe I can try doing an evil laugh. You can tell when she laughs by her body language of her avatar. We have made her laugh a lot, just why you're trying to be coonery with us. I mean, I'm not just naturally, I'm human, so of course sometimes I'm just gonna laugh. But like, I don't like having people listen to me laugh. Actually, what is it? My family has mentioned it to me before, where whenever like I am like laughing or I find something funny, they ask me like, why do I turn my head away? Like, why do I hide my face? I didn't realize I did this until they told me. And like, whenever I do laugh, I tend to like cover my face. I don't know why I do that. Like literally, I do not know the lore behind that like weird action of mine. Also, hi Lyle. That pause and realization was hilarious. That was a pause and accepting reality. Red Dead permits you. Step on them and go, oh ho ho ho. Alcohol does kind of suck. I'm not gonna lie. It's definitely a very acquired taste, because whenever I smell alcohol, it smells like ass. Like it smells really like something's gone bad, you know? It smells like a chemical. If it tastes bad, you just need more alcohol. Oh my god. Pride in being evil? Exactly. I take pride in being evil. Piper is gonna have both the negatives of being good and the negatives of being evil, and the negatives of being prideful and the negatives of other stuff without any of the positives. Nah. I don't think so. I don't think I will. Also, I just realized someone triangle mouth. Oh, Ian Tai, Punderful Owl. In ATF, welcome. Thank you for existing here. Thank you for manifesting into our hellhole here. What type of weeds do you consume? I do not do drugs. I don't do drugs at all because the DARE program worked on me. Drugs scare me. Drugs scare me so much I don't even like taking over-the-counter medication. Like what is it? Like for example, I don't like taking like cold medicine. Like when I have a fever, I don't like drinking like the medicine. I don't like taking pills. I try to avoid pills as much as often. I don't know. I just don't like those things like affecting the body. I do understand that like, I don't know if it's like a little hypocritical, but I do understand that like me saying like, oh, I don't like I don't do drugs and stuff. Like I'm really avoidant. Like even the good ones, like the like cough medicine or like fever reducing like medication. It's like, I also drink caffeine, and I know caffeine's a drug too. So like, I understand, like I don't avoid everything, but it's just like, I mean, to be fair, it's not that I don't avoid everything. Caffeine is the only exception. Piper's giggle DPQ, not gonna lie. I generally mute myself when I do that. You can't let her enemies see her joyful. Exactly. How can I be evil if people can see me at my weakest? You need to find better description than it smells like ass, but yeah, chemical. I mean, to be fair, have you smelled like, I don't know, like sometimes at like parties, especially like my family get-togethers, sometimes someone drinks a beer, right? Someone drinks a beer in my family. I smell the beer and it smells so bad. It smells like a trash bin. So when I say it smells like ass, yeah, it smells like ass. Permit Pride 2025, 2026. Hello? Oh, hi, Fuzzy. Welcome, welcome. If I sorry, missed last stream. No need to apologize. Alright? Yeah, it's like that wizard thing, you know, or the wizard guy quote where it's like, you're neither late nor early. You arrive exactly when you intend to. Yeah, I have a problem with taking medicine just like you too. Yeah, I'm very iffy with like anything that can chemically change my body. I know you're gonna say too, just like, well, you know, when you eat food, it actually chemically changes your body too because it gives you like vitamins and energy and nutrients. Alright, I'm not being pedantic here. Or stop being pedantic. You imaginary person I'm talking to. You know exactly what I mean when I say like, when I don't like certain chemicals and like drugs like affecting or influencing my body. Ibuprofen, my beloved. Let's take Tylenol together. Actually, do you have Tylenol in my room? It's left over from when I had my wisdom tooth surgery. Yeah, I doubt American beer is good. I mean, again, like, I don't drink beer. I don't think I've ever drunk beer at all. I've had like a sip of like different alcoholic beverages. Like I've had sake before, and that tastes like freaking battery acid. I think it's disgusting. But I don't think I've ever had beer. I've only smelled beer. And like the smell of beer is enough to keep me awake because it smells god-awful. Like it genuinely smells like, I don't know, like someone went to Stillwater in like an abandoned building, went to the basement filled with like dirt and like grime, and took like a cup and like, I don't know, grabbed some. How do you know what ass smells like? Or rather, what does ass smell like to you? Well, I don't mean it in a literal sense. I mean it like metaphorically. Like everyone can imagine like ass probably smells bad. It's like when I say like, oh, it smells like ass, I mean it just smells really bad. It smells like fermented wheat juice because that's what it is. I think a lot of things that are fermented smell really bad. The only exception is like soy sauce. I really, weird tangent. I really like the smell of soy sauce. Actually, as a child, I used to like sipping on it. This is gonna sound really weird. I like sipping. I didn't like drink a whole soy sauce like bottle or anything, but like I don't know, like adding a little to my spoon and then just like swallowing it. I'm all good for that. Some beer does smell like total ass. Oh, hi, Not Exile. Welcome, welcome. Gandalf? Yeah, I think that's Wizard. The whatever he is, like I was coding earlier. You're a Wizard, Harry. The hops do change the beer a lot though. Now that I think about it. Vitamin. Alright, vitamin, I'm sorry. Vitamin is just like a lot faster for me to say. Like when you, okay, I'm gonna get into like a mini tangent here. Well, it's not gonna be long, but it's literally the case of like saying vitamin. I don't know, it takes more energy than saying vitamin. Like vitamin rolls off the tongue a lot faster and a lot easier compared to saying like vitamin, you know? It's the same reason why I say like Amazon instead of Amazon, or like Macca's instead of McDonald's. And again, it's not that it has fewer syllables per se. It's just literally, when it comes to like rolling off the tongue, like faster to say, vitamin is way easier. Like I can say vitamin in like half a second compared to like vitamin, the hops do change the beer a lot though. Yeah, alcohol is gross, not doing that stuff again. Honestly, good on you, good on you. If you used to drink alcohol, but now you don't drink it anymore because like you quit it or something, or just naturally grew out of it, good on you. Alcohol, not good for your body. Also, I'm changing my eyes. I refuse to have my eyes be confused for like the rest of the stream. Oh, also bye, Aku. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you dream of tomboys and goth girls. And I hope those tomboys and goth girls in your dreams are evil. I don't like alcohol. Yeah, me neither. Beer is God's nectar. I don't know, Fire Eater. I'm a little... I don't know how to feel about that. My problem with beer is it always smells and tastes like soy sauce to me. Well, that's a very specific, like, conundrum there. It smells and tastes like... I can tell you, beer does not smell like soy sauce at all. I don't know what it tastes like, but I imagine it doesn't taste like soy sauce, like, either. Soy sauce with dumplings, oh my god. Oh my god, like, soy sauce and gyoza? Literally peak. Literally peak. If you ever feel like taking a crack at it again, ask for a fruity cocktail instead. Like Sex on the Beach or Long Island iced tea. Those are much better. It's a little weird. I'm not a big fan of fruity teas. So whenever, like, masking the alcoholic taste with, like, fruits is kind of like bad on bad in my brain. I get a mule myself. A mule. Near my bedside. British I really like Piper and License. At least it's better than straight liquor or beer. I had to quit alcohol. Honestly, good on you. Good on you. Alcohol damages the body long term. Can't trust alcohol. It's like a toxic girlfriend. You can't trust it. It's gonna ruin your body. It's gonna stab you in your pancreas. This what you get for not adding a timer to the toggle redeems like I suggested. I mean, I can try adding it. I guess. You just didn't have good alcohol? No. I refuse. Why is Automon grabbing evil women? Why is it stopping evil women? Can someone type in evil men real fast? Hold on, I want to see something. Can someone type in evil men and evil people? Okay, so it automods evil women, but it lets evil men go through. And it lets evil people go through too. Okay. Okay. What the helly? Piper needs alcoholic mashed potatoes. I don't like the sound of that. Do you want me to turn off eye mouth reading, Piper? No, you can leave it on. It's fine. It's fine. I'll continue to let people have their opportunity to waste their points. You don't realize that all of that stuff are to get you. All those other redeems are to get you to waste your points so that when the gamma comes around, you can't bet as much. You're more poor. Evil women jewel emoji. Yeah, I like me some evil women too. Don't worry. I mean, Makima is like literally my favorite character. The Vita part is the same as vital, and men is from mineral. Vitamin is vital mineral. Yeah, but vitamin is easier to say. That is my argument. Because how do we feel with a cup or two of cider? I don't like cider either. Piper, we're here for a good time, not a long time. I guess that's true. That's why you're here in the stream too. You're here for a good time, not a long time. I thought you said we needed a toxic girlfriend. I never said you needed a toxic girlfriend. I never. I'm pretty sure I've warned against toxic like girlfriends or like relationships in general. Don't worry, Polish people have 70% more resistance to alcohol. I have noticed, like, I feel like to some degree it's genetic, or some people just have a higher alcohol tolerance compared to like other, you know, like other cultures or other people. We love evil men, evil women personally. We love evil people. It's our spawn point perk. Yeah, it's your buff when you spawn in the world. When Poland was like spawned or yeah, like spawned in the world, immediately one of their boons was like having like alcohol tolerance. Autobot hates evil. We love evil men and evil women and evil people. So just evil women, yeah. A little odd, the Automod. is just blocking evil women. Why can't women be evil? Yeah, this is the thing in Twitch. Anything against women, they auto block. Yeah, I figured. Legion of Evil. The evil they them. Legion of Doom. It does. I was putting on the yonder eyes for a funny moment, worth it. Cider. There is genetic tolerance to alcohol, but it also has a lot to do with body weight and like that is true as well, where it's just like a person who weighs on the heavier side tends to be able to drink more alcohol compared to someone like who's a stick figure, you know, like who weighs less than like a rock outside their house. I'm the guy, so for me to actually feel anything from alcohol takes me too long, and it's too expensive, so I just don't drink. I can see that, like, kind of like, I don't know, it depends on perspective, where it's like, I can see that being a good thing if, like, you're at a get-together, and you're, you know, like, I don't know, drinking a ton of alcohol is kind of like the move, the vibe. Like, you can drink a lot before, like, getting completely wasted, but I also can understand, like, if your goal is to get wasted, then, yeah, I can see it definitely sucking a lot. It's probably parental connotations, which Fair is slightly overzealous. Yeah. Would probably get drunk super fast since she is like 10 pounds in a stick. I mean, I don't drink alcohol. I will say the times I did drink alcohol, which might, like, by the way, I didn't drink like a lot of alcohol. I literally only had like a sip or two because I wanted to taste like, what is it? Specifically my sister's drinks. It tasted bad. I didn't get drunk off like the sips I got because I imagine you need to drink like a fair amount before like you actually get drunk. I will say I probably would get drunk like really fast, like not even kidding. Also, one of the reasons why I avoid it. Last thing I want to do is like get drunk and then like, I don't know, like spill all my secrets to whoever I'm with. I feel like that's just like a very, very bad time. You did it, Pips? Yeah, I'm fully caught up with messages. Pretty interesting, pretty epic, pretty amazing even. Look at the horse down there. It's a time I get into explaining the evil arc. Every time alcohol talk comes up, I crave the chocolates with rum filling. Like rum, whenever I hear rum, I just think of pirates. One shot would make her like 1% alcohol by a mass. Your secret spiller when drunk? I have no idea what I am like when drunk, but if we're taking, oh god, it's the Muzz gun. I know who did that, by the way. That's my streamer. What kind of rocks do you have outside your house? I mean, maybe I have a big rock outside my house, you don't know. I got drunk and people spill their secrets to me. Yeah, that's always been like a slight worry of mine, where it's just like, the last thing I want to do is like get drunk and then like spill all my secrets to someone. Like I really, really want to avoid that. So that's why I just don't drink at all. I hate those horse hats. Dory Lyles, they're part of the lore. Yeah, they're part of the Uma lore. I'm sorry I have to go for a bit. We trying to get Piper drunk. No, we're just mostly talking about like alcohol. I'm saying that alcohol is not good to drink. But like if I were to ever get drunk, I probably would be very scared and nervous with like what the kind of drunk I'd be. I feel like I'd be the kind of drunk person who like who would spill secrets, and then the last thing I want to do is like spill my own secrets. Chat more horses, please. We've seen her Super Sleep Pride, which is somewhat similar. She likes to talk about how much she likes her friends. I don't think that's what I do. Don't really drink alcohol. It doesn't really work for me. Oh god, the horse's return. And this time it was fuzzy. Why? Why are there so many Umas? My body can't handle that many Umas. Yeah, you already spilled more than mostly drunk. Yeah, I'm kind of screwed. It's kind of over. She set the line. Alcohol is perfectly fine as long as you stay hydrated and start in moderation. Or drink in moderation. I mean, yeah, no, you're right. But still, I don't trust myself well enough. And I don't trust people around me. Because, like, generally when you're drinking alcohol, I imagine it's like at some like get together or like at a gathering where you're with other people. And I feel like peer pressure is gonna get me, like me personally. Not saying everyone's the same, but like me personally, like I feel like I'm gonna like fall into peer pressure and like drink more alcohol when I shouldn't. I'm giggly drunk, like I actively struggle to stop laughing once I start. Honestly, that is adorable. That is wholesome. And there's more Umas. I've only been drunk twice, and from what I know, I just got super giggly. Oh, that's two super giggly people. A giggly bear and giggly Ken doll. Spilling secrets happens every third stream. I mean, have I spilled any secrets recently? Kimiwa Idava. And we'll find out at the TwitchCon New York City after party. Amazing. Freaking call me adorable. Generally, you gotta trust the people around you, yeah. Though peer pressure always did the opposite to me and I'd not drink. Gotta say, if someone asked why I wasn't drinking. Honestly, that is really good. One of the great times where spite is actually a good thing. I'm giggly British bear. At a gathering, never drink past the point of being buzzed. I guess, like, for me personally, I never knew the feeling of being buzzed. Like, I don't know what feeling buzzed feels like. That's a trick question. I just get really talkative and then sleepy when drinking. I feel like that is pretty common. I feel like that's the very common drunk where either you're tipsy and you're clumsy and you're falling over the place, or you straight up like go to sleep. Then you pass out. You keep sharing your secret fanfics? No I don't. Peer pressure, peer pressure, peer pressure. Be careful of this. And after parties, oh god, the freak offs. Whenever I get drunk, I just get louder and I'm also a lot more social. I do know that some people use getting drunk as a way to like socialize better. And I don't know if that actually works, but from what I've heard, like generally when people go to the bar or bars, plural, their main goal is to get drunk so that they can talk with like strangers. Oh, also hi Elendar. Welcome. Thanks for checking in. I intentionally never go past tipsy well. Unless you trust the people you are with like that, or that is like real trust. Yeah. You don't want to be around like bad people. I know it's like very easy to be like, oh, don't be around bad people and you'll be fine. But like genuinely, like if you know you're hanging out with a friend who really likes getting drunk and likes peer pressuring like others into getting drunk with them, I think you should avoid that person, especially when it comes to like going to bars. Oh, hi, Silent Art. Welcome. Thanks for checking in. We've seen Sleep Deprived Viper, which is close to how some drunk people act, but who knows? I'm perfectly balanced when tipsy. I really doubt that. Alcohol is a depressant, so it makes you EB as an almost constant. Yeah, I do know, like, chemically there are a lot of things alcohol does to, like, your brain. It can definitely messes with, like, again, your, what is that one thing called? Like, where it's like when the police have you walk in a straight line. Like, what is that system called? I wonder if getting drunk is similar to feeling sleep deprived. I do remember reading somewhere where it's just like, if you are driving while sleep deprived, is akin to driving, like, semi-drunk, I think. And that's why so many, like there are so many advertisements where it's just like, make sure you're not drinking or driving sleep deprived. Yeah, you being talkative. It's social lubricant. Alcohol has helped me socially. Reminds me, Piper, we need a restock on baby oil for the freaky dungeon. Oh god. Oh no. I need to barricade the freaky dungeon door before you guys escape it. I don't drink or do drugs. I don't like being in that kind of state of mind. Plus, I'm not trying to get jumped when it happens. No, that is fair. That is fair. Like, literally, that is also why I avoid like drugs and like alcohol. It's because I don't like not being in control. Generally, over like my body. I don't like that drugs can alter your state of mind and get you to like sometimes be someone who you are entirely are not. You know, like a lot of people say like, oh, like being drunk and stuff just shows people who you really are. And like I think that's just a lie. I know my truth on being balanced. Can you do your resemblance on 0 dailies? Not today. I'm gonna do it after stream. Field sobriety test, the walk and turn test. They're, what is it? They're testing a specific system in your body, though. I forgot what it's called. It's like the system in your body that handles like motor control. Piper needs to start shooting the freak denizens. Yeah, we gotta start getting rid. Like we gotta burn the dungeon down. We've already got tunnels in and out. Don't worry about barricading. Alameda motor cortex. I feel like it has system in the name though. Or maybe I'm crazy. Maybe they just test your motor cortex with that weird walk in a straight line test after you drink and drive. Oh, also there's gonna be an ad break, so get yourself a snack, a drink, or a little flame. I'll just be yapping during the ad break, so no worries, you're not gonna miss anything. I'll probably continue yapping afterwards, so yeah. No worries. Everyone's good. And then probably after, that's when I'm gonna start explaining some evil stuff. My plans for being evil. Evil Knievel. That is the plan here. And then after. What else am I thinking? What else am I thinking, Falcon? After I explain evilness and like my goals in being evil. I imagine another hour would have passed, and I'm guessing we can go to like maybe around the 2-hour mark, a little after the 2-hour mark, we'll transition to Halo. I'll try and lock in, get through as much Halo as possible, and then we'll wrap up stream. That is the stream plan today. But who knows? Who knows? I could be evil and just not do anything I just said. What if I end stream right now? What are you gonna do about it? You can't do anything about it. You hold no control here. You're under my control and my jurisdiction. I'm just a man whose circumstances went beyond his control, beyond my control. We all need control. God, I really need to pay attention to when you have that lyric thing. Nervous system. Oh, nervous system, you mean? I don't think it's nervous system, Tinker. Oh, damn, an hour already? You could start Halo? Not right now. There's much to yap about. There's much more to yap about. And cry, probably. If you end stream right now, you will never be an alpha. I mean, if you really ended right now, I'd probably go watch your alpha. And I seen you it too because the power of the alpha is absolute. That is true. No, that is true. As much as I try to isolate our community, everything we have, I try to isolate myself from others. I mean, you just can't, you can't ignore the alpha, you know? Like, I tried, mentally, I tried putting, like, barricades where it's just, like, I need to stop. I need to stop with this, woo, alpha, like, stuff, but then, like, the wolf howls in the distance, and I'm just like, I need to join my alpha. God, that sounds so cringe. That sounds so cringe when I say it out loud like that. But generally. You don't have to worry. I was only semi-kidding when I said, like, oh, you're not allowed to, like, talk about other people. Like, it's fine. Just make sure you don't do it in front of me. Oh, yeah, never gonna happen, sport. Who are you calling sport? Giving off Great Gatsby vibes. I briefly thought about clipping that and then decided it would cause me actual pain. Oh, trust me, watching it would cause me immense pain. I'm sorry. The way my mouth is just like, when my mouth is like in a resting position, for some reason it frowns now. Like, why do I frown now? Clip it and ship it. Don't clip it and ship it. You clip it, you die. Lily permit is better. Excuse me. You can't. Lily permit technically counts as another person. You're not allowed to talk about other people here. I blame work. Work? Oh, like my work? As to why like my resting face is like a frown now? I think it's just an issue like with my tracking. Like I will say it. I have modified like my expression a little, but all I did was literally make my eyebrows look angrier. I just made my eyebrows tilt a little downer because I think it looks funny. I like looking a little pissed 24/7. Makes me look angry. Grr, I'm angry. I really, really dislike what you've been doing here. But outside of that, yeah, I didn't really change anything else. Oh, perfect, the shadow. Let me... Oh god, I really want to zoom in again. Hold on. Also, welcome back from the ad break. But also, I'm angry. What you've done here. You've pissed me off, and now you're gonna die. You're gonna die because of it. I hope you're happy with your decisions. Hyper resting bitch face permit. She inky. Angriest 1 foot 54 inches. Can someone do the math there? I feel like that doesn't translate to 5'6", I feel. I'm fine with that, to be honest. I ain't doing nothing. Yeah, stop the cap, Tinker. Wearing that whack-ass cap on your head. Don't kill me, Pips. Oh, it's not optional. It's gonna happen. Sorry. It is 5'6" SMH. Listen, I can't do math that fast. 54 divided by 6? Like, freaking... My brain turns into, like, freaking Patrick, or that spilled milk, like, guy that you come across, like, from that SpongeBob episode. But alright. Alright, so. Let me explain. Now that everyone's back here, let me explain myself here. So you may be wondering, Piper, you've been talking about being evil for a while now, but like, what does that even mean? And I did tell you, right, that on the surface, nothing is gonna change for you. I'm still gonna be generally the same. I'm not gonna rock the ship at all. I'm not gonna do anything crazy or anything. But it's more so like I'm changing mentality on my side because I feel being evil is necessary to make it up this racket, you know? And in order for me to actually, right, not just cultivate and nurture, but protect what we have here, I need to be evil. I need to make sure that no outside influence like affects us outside of the alpha. The alpha's the exception. But I need to make sure that there's no outside influences here. We're going on lockdown, COVID style. We all know she's actually 5'5". I mean, and I still find it a little funny where, on my what is it, health checkups, the doctors write that I'm 5'5", but literally everywhere else, I say I'm 5'6". I say I'm 5'6" literally everywhere else. PhD in mathematics, by the way. I do not have a PhD in mathematics. I really dislike math. Her explanation will not make sense, but it is her explanation. Oh, also hi, Spicy. Welcome. I vote we demote Piper to 5'3", so I can be taller than her. Oh yeah, I forgot that I'm taller than you. How does it feel being shorter than me? This is literally me when I look down at you. This is me looking down at you. Quote unquote evil. It's fine, Piper. Even if you're evil, I'll be nice to you. Listen. I'm not gonna be evil towards anyone here. The evil is to protect everyone here, right? I'm pulling out, I'm doing this for you. I'm doing this for everyone's sake here. Every single person here is an outside influence since we don't live here. Oh, you are a denizen of the library though. You, like, again, it's like Animal Crossing, you know? You live here. I'm not gonna do what everyone thinks I'm gonna do and flip out. Sullen Height Valor. Weird weight say 4'2" Pepper. I am 5'6", rounding up. Wow, that's why she's evil to me all the time. I mean, to be fair, it's kind of deserved. You know, it's kind of deserved. You can't even look at me with a straight face and tell me it's not deserved. If it was for my good, then you would be shorter. My height has no bearing on my evilness. Just because there's a high correlation between short people and being evil doesn't mean that I'm evil because I'm short. It's a deliberate decision. There's a difference. There's a difference. A big difference. Dork, I'm so kind and awesome, you just hate me. Oh yeah, keep on huffing your copium, British Bear. Maybe you can have a sip of tea. Maybe drink your bottle of water. Because you aren't those things, smug emoji. Ian, how are you gonna be evil? Well, where do I start with this? Where do I start? Oh, actually here, I need to move I need to put on my thinking pose, analytical pose here. And I'm gonna go ahead. Boom. Oh, I still have the Uma thing open. Alright. So to be evil is to mood down awful Uma. Why you take off my glasses? I'm putting my glasses back on. Fuck you. Where are my glasses? There it is. I'm putting my glasses on. Fuck you. She's like one of those angry little frogs that squeak. Could even call her a crazy frog. You make me angry. Pipper is like Vagar. Who is Vagar? Oh wait, is Vagar the lead champ? Oh no, the evil just means she's going to start the Uma game. I'm not gonna play the Uma game. Oh yeah, Piper, skimming people out of points again? It's not skimming out of points. You know, okay. You know I'm gonna put my glasses back on. You are making the deliberate choice now to waste your points on toggling them. That is not on me. That is not on me. Well, I tried to put them back. She's evil to us. She's denying our readings. Don't know, Vagar. Fake fan for League. I wear my sunglasses at night so I can watch you weave, then breathe your... Tara, I'm gonna request that whenever you're, what is that? Typing lyrics to a song, that you put the music symbol at the very beginning. I'm getting scammed, the short evil guy. Scammer, scam it. I played Link like 3 times and I know who Vagar is. I mean, I know who Vagar is. For some reason I was mixing it up with like that one, like with Meta Knight from Kirby. I don't know why. They look the same to me. They look a little bit the same. Small, round, and evil. But alright. So, Piper the Evil. What is this evil business about? Well, I'm glad you asked everyone. Observe. Here is my graph. And I'm not sorry for the flashbang. Alright, so let me get into my in-depth explanation on why I need to be evil now. Piper, for the love of God, how hard is seeing a big neon emo at the end of a 2-line text block? Well, I read left to right. So, and plus, what is that? When you're reading a message, like reading a book, for example, when you're reading a book or a line on a page in a book, you don't focus on the lines beneath it. You focus on the line that you're on. So even if it's in my periphery, it's way easier to just have it at the beginning. The short evil guy. I read that, in a way, very off. Does being evil help you play more games? Yes, it will help me play more games. If that's any interest to you. When taking care of yourself is not evil. No, it has to, I have to mentally categorize it as evil. He does not recognize things beyond the first word. What is this drawing program? It's, paint.app. It's literally, I literally type paint into Google and like press the first link taking care of yourself isn't evil. By the way, that says guilt, so how's the evil related? Alright, perfect. So, let me explain here. Let me explain how this graph works here. So whenever I do things, right? When I do things for myself, I feel guilty about it. And you may be wondering, like, well, doing things for yourself isn't evil. In my brain, and that's why I said, like, it isn't gonna affect, like, a lot of this, like, mentality shifting isn't gonna affect anyone here. It's mostly just for me. I feel doing things for myself is, like, a selfish thing, and that's why I feel guilt. And because I mentally categorize it as, like, a selfish deed, it feels kind of evil. So here's the plan here. In order for me to not feel guilty anymore, to not feel bad about what I do for myself, or, like, you know, putting myself first and foremost, I'm gonna completely overload the guilt. And what do I mean by that? I mean, I'm going to try and be evil, the most evil in the shortest amount of time, so that I can overload the guilt, right? Like, it's a bar. That is the plan here. I'm gonna prioritize myself. I'm gonna dream big and hit a home run, essentially. To where I overload the guilt, and then after I do that, it's gonna look like this. Right? I slowly stop feeling guilty about doing things for myself because I reached the point of no return. Right? It's like the fine line. It's like walking fine lines and, like, and boundaries. It's like pushing yourself to do something to the point where there's no return. This is self-care warning graph, not evil graph. Oh wow, it is. Oh no, guys, a balanced meal and proper nutrition for evil. Wish you'd feel less guilty too for doing things for yourself. The evil stuff still is unclear. And, well, again, like, my brain mentally categorizes, like, doing things for myself as, like, an evil act. I don't know why. Again, I feel very guilty for doing things for myself, or even trying to prioritize myself. You know how bad I feel when I say, like, oh yeah, I do get a bit jealous when what is it, like, I'm trying to, like, think of a very specific moment where I did that. But, like, when I say, like, oh, I feel jealous when you're, I don't know, when you talk about others in front of me, or when you mention someone else in front of me, or when you're, I don't think I get it often, but, like, I've had it happen once, and I distinctly remember where someone was just like, all right, I'm gonna leave to watch someone else. First off, never do that. I mean, I was, like, chill with it, but, like, that stuck with me mentally. But, like, imagine I feel bad for even saying, like, don't do X, Y, or Z because it makes me uncomfortable, or because, like, it makes me unhappy. It's like, I should have the right to say that. I should be able to say, don't you dare mention any of these other people in front of me. I refuse to, like, get smacked in the face and be told that everything's okay. So what you're saying is you're not even evil, you're just doing things for your own reasons now? Well, what I'm saying is that I want to actually fully prioritize myself. And what does that mean? It means, again, doing things for myself. In a very vague, overall, generalistic sense, doing things for myself. What does that entail? I don't know. It could literally mean anything. There are many times where I just want to hang as well. And, I don't know, and, like, VC in the Discord. But I feel bad because, like, if I don't announce, like, oh, we're having a community night or a community time, I feel bad because I don't want people to feel FOMO, right? I feel guilty over having people feel FOMO, or over having people feel like they missed an opportunity to, like, hang with, like, everyone. But, like, I mean, by all extents, like, I still do very much feel bad. Someone delete the most recent message. I do very much feel bad. But I feel like I shouldn't have to, I don't know, like limit myself. I feel like I very much, like, limit myself a lot. Okay, hold on, wait. I didn't mean Knuff's message, Piccolo. Well, it's fine. Is she evil or she's stupid? Being selfish is to be... being selfish is to be good. To be selfless is to enable evil in my experience. Paper, this is a dumb idea. Paper, woman, good. Evil, paper, permit. You're a neutral good at worst. I need to be neutral evil. That's what I need to be. I believe that every action is selfish because you act first and foremost because your thoughts tell you how you wish things were. I mean, how much, like, agency do I have? Like, every time I try and do something, or every time I want to do something, my immediate thought is like, oh, how does this affect other people? Is it really my thoughts anymore? I mean, yeah, I'm still in control of, like, my actions, but, like, at what point does influence become the domineering factor, the dominant factor in, like, my decision making? Perhaps instead you should just attempt to tackle the reason why you seem to think taking care of yourself is selfish and bad. The root of the problem instead of the symptom. I'm not taking care of the symptom, I'm actually really going for the root of the problem here. Isn't that just making a choice with extra steps? I mean, it's making a choice for myself, right? Just to clarify how you need to do this. I mean, again, like, when I see it, like, this is just me, like, sharing my homework, essentially. This is me giving a presentation on, like, how I want to change myself, right? Oh, bye, Lainey. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you dream of tomboys and goth girls. And I hope they're evil. That is the new addition we're adding to, like, every dream of tomboys and goth girls. But essentially, right? I need to... I lost my train of thought because now I'm thinking of tomboys and goth girls, and it's so sad how that immediately, oh, what is it? Took my attention away. Fuck. Freaking tomboys and goth girls. Anyways, people are feeling a certain way is not evil. You can feel any way you want as long as you don't act impulsively on it. Something makes you sad or makes you angry, makes you sad or angry. It just does. It is not a moral choice. I mean, I'm saying evil. Okay. I need to just, like, clearly say it. When I say evil, I don't mean that by the literal definition. I'm not going to commit atrocities. I'm not going to screw people over. I'm not going to do anything that'll harm anyone else. It's literally just, like, a play on words. It's just me memeing. But there's a little bit of truth to it. Oh my god, they killed him. Freaking shot me. Yeah, unfortunately, Knuff just got, like, completely decimated. Oh, hi, chicken. Bye, chicken. Thanks for stopping by. Run, everybody, you freaking scatter. Don't make Piper sad. Was it the emotes one? Knuff caught in the crossfire. It's fine. I walked with the bullet wound like a real... Yeah, you got shot. Honestly, it was kind of funny. I'm not gonna lie, it was kind of funny to me. It's like shooting, like, I'm like, alright, shoot that guy. And then the guy next to you gets shot. And then, like, we have to course correct from there. And to cover our bases, let's just ban everyone. Yeah, you got me. Your imagination on how to affect others is in your head. It could happen. But still in the self, and if you don't act makes you fear others' reactions because you value others' reactions. If you didn't, you'd act. Something like that. Well, again, it's like, at some point, like, literally saying, like, oh, if you're always in control of your actions. Like, what is it? Like, I don't know, like, you shouldn't ever feel bad or anything about your actions. It's like, there are outside influences. They do control, like, they are able to take control away from you, I'd say. Like, I mean, at the end of the day, like, yeah, like if you're, I don't know, it's like for exaggerate, like well, it's a bit of an exaggeration, but like for as an example, right? I don't know why I can't think of the right word. Also, hi Samuel, welcome. We're doing poggers. I'm currently explaining why I am turning evil. Like, okay. Thought experiment. If someone is pointing a gun at you and telling you, all right, your two options, put the money in the bag, or I shoot you, you know? Not saying that's what's happened to me literally, but like, just like to point out that, yes, you always have control of your actions. You can, you know? You can not put the money in the bag and then get shot, but you don't want to get shot. So you put the money in the bag. At least, assuming you're not, I don't know, assuming you don't actually want to get shot. I don't know how some people are. Can you imagine like a robber going to a person, like robbing a bank or like a store, and like, all right, put the money in the bag or I'm gonna shoot. And the person like immediately just like, shoot me. Like stares at the person, just like, shoot me. And the robber's just like I'm threatening you. Like, whoa, hold on. Like, why do you want me to shoot you? And like, why aren't you just putting the money in the bag? And like I don't know, the person is just like, shoot me. And then the robber's just like, I'm gonna go now. Like, I don't want to rob you anymore. You're weird. People are committing war crimes. Yes, it's time to commit war crimes. Okay, but just to be clear, are we still allowed to use emotes from other channels so long as we're not going, hey, look at all the other women I like? Yeah, that's fine. I understand that I don't have like a full library of like emotes to like fully encapsulate like the vibe or like the mood like of a specific like feeling a person wants to send. But like, I guess, I don't know. You're fine. I know what you're talking about. I'm not gonna just randomly like shoot someone because they use a different like emote or something. Like I'm not that jelly or anything. I'm not that like self-conscious. And what I will say, like, and I'm actually gonna make it probably more of a harder rule. Any action to purposely make me jealous, I'm laying down the law on you. And I'm gonna let the enforcers know too. Like, I'm gonna let the enforcers know. Not saying it happens often, but like, I don't want it to happen at all. So that is what's gonna happen. I'm laying down the law. Name a woman that's not me, and you're gonna die. I'm kidding. Generally. Want this rule to be enforced now? Yeah. You know, of course, so we're not gonna just like straight up ban or time that or anything. It's gonna start with a warning. Of course, like, I'm very much a big supporter of second chances, even third chances, sometimes even fourth chances. I really, really want people to like not feel like they're walking on eggshells. That is not the kind of person I am. I'm very much pro like speak your mind, speak your truth, and like if it like breaks a rule or if, like you need to what is that? Like if some people are uncomfortable, well, let's take it a couple steps back, but let's keep the same vibe, you know? Like, I understand that everyone has different boundaries, everyone has different things that they're comfortable with and things that they're not comfortable with. And I think it's important to like meet in the middle when it comes to these things, instead of like immediately going like, this thing disgusts me, this thing makes me angry, I hate you now, I can never look at you in the same way. Like, I'm not that kind of person. I understand, like, again, like everyone comes from like different strands. Like, I'm not going to like judge entirely, and I'm not going to like immediately grill you as much as I want to if like something like rubs me the wrong way. Also, hi Novelius, welcome. Good evening, Miss Piper. I see you're turning evil today. How are you today? I'm willing to intern as a minion. You will be a minion in my in my new and growing cult. But I'm doing relatively okay. I'm a little, my brain is a little churned right now, but like, I worked earlier. It just happens. Robert starts feeling bad for you. Life's not that bad, bro. That's a Long Beach Griffey skit similar to this. Or there's a Long Beach Griffey skit. I don't know who that is. Like, I don't mean selfishness is bad, by the way, just recognition for how the core of our actions is develop the self. Yeah. I just wanted to explain like my position a little further. I don't like 90% of VTuber emotes anyway. They don't fulfill what I need them for. I mean, I know British Fair, if you got to choose your emotes, I feel like they would be like the most strangest ones. Like a locust. Like, I don't know, like a mummy stunning a locust or something. Curse of Ra. One that's real to me in first. So, and of course, I'm going to actually like clear up, and I'll ask like for questions later. By the way, like I'm not going to just drop this on everyone and like not give everyone the ability to like ask me questions or like or see if things can be changed. But generally, these are a few rules that I'm going to like rule out, and it's not again like it's not like, I don't know. As much as we joke about it, I genuinely don't want anyone to feel like our community is like 1984. Like the last thing I want to do is make everyone feel like it's 1984. If they see something wrong, they're gonna die and stuff. I'm very against that. Funny phrase, but a reason to live is also a reason to die or something like that. No, that is true. There's no guarantee that they won't shoot you after they rob you, but generally they leave you alone because they don't want to have a bigger issue if they get caught. Although if you don't have anything or it's a bad rob, they tend to shoot you out of principle. Imagine being shot out of principle. It's like, imagine being a poor, like, cashier at some local store that doesn't make a lot of money. And, like, a person is there to rob you, and they're like, all right, put the money in the bag. And you give them, like, a $20 bill and some change. And you're like, that's literally everything inside, like, the cash register. And the robber's just like, well, now I need to shoot you out of principle. Like, thanks for listening to me. Like, thanks for giving the money, but, like, this is not enough money. I need to shoot you because it's not enough. Things are getting scarier in the live right now. No, things are getting fine. Things are becoming better. Right? Progress. Nyanka. Again, don't worry. Nyanka, the alpha, completely fine. Exception to the rule. Wowza, rules being enforced, truly a new era. Heard shoot people with timeouts when they bring up other VTubers. I mean, again, like, I wouldn't shoot them immediately, because I do understand, like, especially if they're, like, a new person. Like, I'm not gonna have, like, a new person come here, be like, oh, I found you from, like, this person, and they immediately get shot. But generally, it's like, if they're mentioning another VTuber, or, like, another person, with a mean intent to get me upset or jealous, that's when you shoot. And I will say, again, it doesn't happen often, but I'd rather it not happen at all and never in the foreseeable future. So it's not Evil Arc, it's Yandere Arc. It's not really a Yandere Arc. Again, it's just like setting boundaries, but also me trying to convince everyone that this is all you need. I know, okay, it's kind of funny. Okay, I understand. It's kind of funny being like, this is literally all you need. And like, look around me, and it's like this dingy ass, like, freaking basement room with like dust particles in the air. My Kamiyoshi is Piper from for real. Yeah. This whole evil, hold on. And this whole evil saga is me just straight up trying to convince everyone to like to put me in the upper echelon, the ranks of your favorite VTubers. I don't need to be number one. I just need to be up there. That is what I'm gonna be aiming to do. And I am already trying to like what is it? Do my best to actually again be active again, not just on Discord but also like on my socials. Like I what is that? Like I have much planned. I have many things planned, and I have many ideas for future streams. So don't worry. Didn't Paper get jealous with her evil pride? I mean, jealousy and pride kind of go hand in hand, I feel. I mean, not all the time, but like, you can't have jealousy without pride. Just to clarify, if they're referencing someone associated with you, example, negatives that within reason or warning mod action. Again, Yanka is fine. Alpha's fine. But generally, again, like, if I don't know, someone like randomly pops in like another VTuber's name that has like no bearing to the conversation, that's when it's just like, all right, give them a little tap on the shoulder, just like tap them on the shoulder, be like, hey, a bit rude, isn't it, bruv? This really doesn't work on me. I'm anxious to see things already. I mean, and that's why, honestly, I'm like, what is it? Like, revealing all these, like, rule changes and stuff. Or not really rule changes, but, like, additional rules. Literally, a majority of you are okay. Like, I vibe really well with, like, a lot of you. This is more so just, like... So that's put on paper. It's more, what is it? Like, done? I don't know, but what is that rule called? Like, not rule, but like, what is it called? But, like, you do, like, when someone puts a rule in place that they know, like, no one's gonna break, but they do it just out of, like, just to have it there. God, I really... English graduate, by the way. I do keep a lot of strange emotes. I think I've demonstrated that in Discord. You do have... Yeah, I do remember. The freaking licking... The licking emote. Oh, thanks for 2 months, Punish Buster. Thank you. And it's the Piper Dora. Throws eggs in front of where I'm walking. Piper, it feels like I'm walking on eggshells. I mean, you're literally are walking on eggshells. What if I want to ask if Mom is single? Okay. You can ask that, but bad news, she's not single. I wish someone had Void Stranger Locust as an emote on here. Probably against TOS though. Void Stranger Locust. I don't know how that looks like. To show you how evil I am, I always ask for more ketchup packets when I only need 3. Honestly, you're kind of doing everyone else... Well, actually, no. That's kind of... Don't ask for more ketchup packets than you need. Because they just end up, like, taking up space and then you throw them away later on. You're, like, halfway to something useful for yourself, but the big thing is a lack of reflection or understanding of why you do the selfish actions. It can help you with some stuff, but be careful not to just not do stuff because of fear and just a stuck. I mean, the whole point of the evil arc is to, like, get me to do things without feeling bad. So I will start doing things. Well, at least I'll try to do things, right? It's an upward, like, hill battle. But I am gonna try doing things that I normally wouldn't do because, again, like, I'd be thinking of others or I'd worry, be self-conscious and stuff, and just do it. It's a confidence thing. It already is, but that's a pretty reasonable boundary. When it's 2025, Pepper, don't overthink this. It's the normal rule for every streamer. Everyone can easily adapt to this new rule. And again, it hasn't been like a problem here at all, but again, it's like a rule that I just want to put in place. For the hell, well, not for the hell of it, because, I do want people to follow it. Something I was trying to enforce already is a not a rule. And it was more of like a soft rule, but now I'm making it a hard rule. I just already don't talk about other streamers because that's normal. Yeah, it's pretty normalized. Yeah, have the shoot the guy meme. I do want to make a Piper version of the shoot that guy. That's what we do. Oh, hi, Jack Girl. It's from the hips. Scare swings my hell. Also, I haven't concept what is being talked about. Just woke up. I'm turning evil. That is the thick and thin of it. I am turning evil. It is my evil saga. The saga. Oh, even its stream title. The saga of Piper the Evil. That is what's happening. I'm gonna make myself a little bigger. We haven't really enforced the rule of streamer in a while since it wasn't an issue. However, she's bringing it up now and asking for it to be a hard rule at the moment. I think she's putting a stance on it. Yeah. To be honest, mentioning other VTubers with no context or saying you're leaving to watch someone else a stream faux pas usually gets people belong to other streams. I mean, it's not just mentioning other VTubers. Like, I can read in between the lines, and sometimes it's pretty like face forward, or not face forward, but like very on the surface of like what someone's getting at, where I can tell someone is trying to get me upset or jealous, right? And I'm very, very against that. Because, I mean, literally me, whenever, like, okay. So got a little sap on the sappier side. Again, this is like my safe, like our community here, right? It's a safe space for you, but again, like at its base, it's also a safe space for me. And the last thing I want to see is someone else's face getting praised in it. I know, again, that's a very selfish thing of me to say, but it's not a good feeling. I don't know, like, it's like walking back home and then just like seeing someone else being paraded or celebrated, you know? It's literally awful mood down. I mean, you'll get number 7, you'll accept it. Number 7? What if you're already number 1? Well then, my job is done. Sailor Moon meme. Guy disappears. In my opinion, enforcement of things has been more of a suggestion than anything, but at least this recognition of things change is nice. Tap them in the face with a sledgehammer. We'll do summary British. It's more to make things clear for enforcers. Yeah, it's to make things clearer for enforcers, but also just that everyone kind of gets or understands where I am, like, mentally. I know it's like, you don't need to know this, generally, but, and honestly, there are many times where I've kind of just been like, where I've kind of thought, like, second-guessed myself on sharing certain things, because I'm just like, I feel like there's a lot of things, like, you guys don't need to know, you know? Like, I feel like sometimes I worry I'm a little too open. I mean, being too open, like, you know, like, I imagine some of you literally tune in or are part of the community for entertainment. Like, I will not, like, say that does not exist. But I feel like a major part of myself, because again, like, I do worry a little bit of, like, professionalism, but I do think that a major part of, like, myself, or, like, I guess, like, a little bit of my charm, if I have any, is that I'm very open with my feelings and my thoughts. And honestly, that was a lot of the cringe in 2024 that I Thanos snapped away. Like, when I Thanos snapped the 2024 bots from my bots channel. It's because I was very open with, like, my feelings a lot. But honestly, why should I hide my feelings? I mean, it's not like I should be afraid. I mean, what's the worst that'll happen? Someone calls me a crybaby? Yeah, that is the worst thing that's gonna happen. I'm gonna become this horse here. Mission leader, you don't have 7-year-old packets of condiments. I do not. I'm a jacked 185cm boxer. I don't know about that. Oh, hi, Steve. Welcome. People where you can mean to vastly different extremes. Oh, and hi, FPS. I remember your nickname. If evil, why hot? That's a very amazing question. I feel like a lot of evil things are hot. Oh, by the way, is that all there is of the graph? Yeah, that's the graph. I literally chugged this together before stream. I'm not doing that anyway, but was, like, serious with me trying to not be ishy here or Discord. Oh, Nori, I can say it on, like, a personal level, you're completely fine, Galaxy. Of course, the physical manifestation of the abstract metaphysical omnipotent concept of evil, and you're Freddy Fazbear. It can mean poison the water spell evil or step in the grass when not told to you, or when told not to. That's so selfish, more so insecure or jealous. I mean, I don't know. Like, again, here I am. I'm gonna lean a little more into, like, the egotistical part of, like, my, not personality, but, like, of my feelings. I do personally like being, I wouldn't say the center of attention. I mean, I've said it before, I'm more of a people watcher than anything, so I don't like being the center of attention. But I do like it when I know people like me. You know? I don't know. I mean, I'm pretty sure everyone else is the same way. Like, I'm pretty sure you like it when people like you. Like, I'm pretty sure it's not like a me thing. It's a very like common human trait. But more so, I guess I just like mentally want to secure the fact that people do like me for me, and not for anything else. Where is cute jealous stork? I want my tongue. I'll bite my tongue on if you are too open or not. You don't need to hide. There's also stuff that random people online don't really need to know. I mean, of course, like I do understand, like I'm not gonna be completely open with like my feelings. And I'm not gonna be completely like TMI about like myself either. Like I highly doubt anyone here needs to know like when I use the bathroom or something. Like I share that anyways, but I should probably stop doing that. Oh, to be fair, whenever I go like BRB, I usually say like I need to like use the bathroom, and that's I'm going BRB. So to be fair, that's kind of like that is the reason. You're a very genuine person, and that is part of your charm. And I feel like, to a degree, I feel like I wouldn't say as of recently, but just like over the course of like the past year, I'd say, I feel like I haven't been true to myself because just the way I naturally work, I literally morph. I morph to like vibe better with people, you know? And because like, I don't know, for me, it's like, I always worry that like the things that I do is going to like make a person think I'm lame. I know this is very like childhood mentality behavior. Or yeah, like a child mentality behavior. But it's like, I don't want people to be disappointed. I don't want people to think I'm lame. I don't want people to think I'm stupid. So I generally do try to like, depending on like who I'm talking to, who I'm hanging out with, I tend to like, my personality literally morphs like right then and there. Like it changes, it transforms to reflect the person I'm talking to. It's the reason why, I mean, not that I think it would ever happen, but like, let's say if somehow a massive Google Docie came out on Twitter and people, like various people had like screenshots of like my messages in there, literally none of my, like the, what is it, the attitude, the personality, the vibe of my messages, like literally will change between like, depending on like who I'm messaging. And it's because that's just the way I operate. And I feel like that has happened to a point, like it's been so common for me. It's been happening to a point where I genuinely don't entirely know like my own personality. Like I know the general points, right? Like the core points of like, I'm an anxious person. I'm very avoidant when I'm like nervous. I'm very, I don't know, like my humor is kind of stupid. It's really stupid. But like I'm not always gonna send. TM, press spacebar. I'm not always gonna like again like share the same humor depending on who I'm talking to. I'm not gonna share like that. And the same vibe. I'm not even gonna use the same language depending on who I'm talking to. So part of the evil arc is getting used to, or not getting used to, but like actually putting myself first and like putting my foot down and getting myself to actually be myself in front of others. Also, oh, hi Alpha. Welcome. Hope your stream was poggers. Oh, I just realized you. Hold on. I need to. Alright, we're back. Here, actually, instead of like getting flash pinged by the graph, here, you can look at this. But yeah. Hi, Alpha. And hi, Rice Psycho. Welcome. Hope you're both doing poggers. Hope everything is epic. Hope you had a good stream, Alpha. They can call you a doo-doo head. A doo-doo head. Being open leaves your sensitives in the open. Well, it's being vulnerable. Being open to how you feel is good, but being open about your past really things you do that you might overstep sometimes. No, that is fair. I sometimes share things I probably shouldn't about my family, like a certain someone's I wouldn't say obsession, but hobby to listening to like roleplay ASMR, not saying who, not pointing fingers. Definitely not me. What is this, or what is that graph even about? I got here so late I missed what it's about. Oh, so the graph here. So I was using this graph to explain why I'm going through an evil arc. I'm going through an evil arc. Because I want to put myself first, but also, I want to like balance out the scales. Also, bye Galaxy. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you dream of tomboys and goth girls that are evil. But the blue generally was like the default, right? The default. Where it's like, every time I do something for myself, I feel guilty. You know, it's like it's a very, oh, what the hell? Where did my funky red line go? There we go. Why does it keep on disappearing? Why are you doing this to me? Well, I guess I can't draw anything else there. I think the bigger question would be, why need validation that people like you so often and not just know? Or at worst, assume it? I mean, again, I'm pretty sure everyone here knows the kind of person I am. I'm very, like, my self-esteem is not the highest. Surprise, surprise. It's like it's not that high. And I always have this underlying assumption in my brain where it's like, people don't like me. And I literally have to fight tooth and nail mentally to convince people to like stay near me. Like that is what's going on in my brain. I want to skip having to or not having to, like the assuming happens automatically. But I want to like not be like that anymore. Isn't it normal to be liked? I mean, and is normal. I mean, certain people are gonna dislike you. Other people will like you. It's just a matter of like exactly who is around the most, I feel. I don't care if people like me, but I'm pretty sure everyone here likes you. I mean, no, that is true. Like, I mean, you wouldn't be here if you disliked me, for sure. Unless you're hate watching me. But I'm gonna be honest, if you're hate watching someone, you secretly like them. I mean, come on. Come on. You don't hate watch someone because you hate them. I mean, you hate watch someone because you hate that you like them. It's literally huffing copium. Why is there a graph? Oh, I was using this graph to explain my evil arc. You need to BRB more often, by the way. I mean, before, every time there was an ad break, I would go BRB. Like, I'd go to my BRB screen. But the Yap demons got to me. And I don't want to leave. We're in a library, but she doesn't want to be an open book. Well, I'm saying here, I want to be more of an open book because that's just naturally how I am. I feel like trying to like suppress myself or like limit myself whenever I want to do something always like does more harm than good in my eyes. And whenever I think too much about how much it affects, like my actions will affect others, it reaches like a point where it just doesn't happen at all. I spoke too much again. This feels like just the end. No, you're fine. You're fine. It's not a childish thing. Fear of how he appears what makes many of societal worries for human. Yeah. You know, honestly, I feel like that again, like, not to bring up this conversation again, I do understand a lot of you really dislike it when I dive into this, but it's like friendship. My issues with friendship and why, like, a lot of times, like, friendships fall flat with me. Especially, like, I'd say in the past like 2-3 years, friendships for me have been like one of the toughest things to like keep on. And it's because like I'm constantly seeking the other person's validation. And I want the other person to like, well, I don't want to, one, like disappoint the other person by like doing something. Honestly, one of my worst fears is literally, like having a person befriend me or say like, oh, they think I'm cool. Oh, they like me and stuff like, and what have you. And then I do something and they're like, oh, you know, you get the ick. And now their opinion of me like lowers. It's like that kills me inside when I can literally see that I picked the wrong like dialogue option. And I can literally see like the what is it, the bar lower. You know, at a certain point, like, and again, like one of the main reasons why like friendships with me like kind of fail, like really, it goes from like, okay, let me do something here. I'm gonna make a new graph. Actually, I can probably just use reuse this one. I'm just gonna erase. Oh, what the hell? Can I erase everything here? Yeah, that's fine. Can see that. Alright. So it's like this. Actually, wait, what was I explaining? Oh, it's like, here is like, you know, I'm hanging out with a person, they think I'm cool. Like, I don't know, like, let's say that this is opinion. Right, let's say this is opinion. Oh god, what am I doing here? Oh my god. Thank you. And on the bottom is like action / hanging out. And friendship will be the top. So like every time you hang out with someone, every time you talk with someone, and it ends well, like it's going good, their opinion of you naturally like goes up, right? It naturally progresses up. What kills me is when like I do something or I say something where I mention a joke or I don't react the right way with a person, like a friend, and I can visibly see myself lose points. Like I can see their opinion of me lower on their face. And it's not always their face. Like sometimes it's like tone, sometimes it's just like, I don't know, like their general overall opinion of me, right? Like let's see, I don't know, like oh god, it's the Umas again. Oh hi Nunanite, and hi Chester, welcome. Hope everyone's doing poggers. But yeah, it's like I'm hanging out with a friend. Let's see. We're like, I'm talking or chatting with them, right? And then I do something that lowers their opinion of me. Like, let's say I'm chatting with like a friend. And then, I don't know, like I make a poor joke. Or I send a meme that isn't funny. And they're just like, oh my god, I've literally had like friends before in the past where I'd send a meme and they would straight up just tell me, this isn't funny. And not that like what I'm sending is like was bad or anything. Like they just didn't find it funny, and they felt the need to tell me that I wasn't funny. They're like, or like they made me feel bad. Right? They made me feel bad. Oh, thanks for the 10 gift subs, William. Thank you. Also, William, did you check in earlier? I don't remember saying hi, William, earlier, or maybe I'm crazy. But yeah, thanks for the 10 gift subs. Thank you. I'm currently going over a graph. I'm going over a graph in progress. What was I seeing before? Oh, it's like, I've literally had friends in the past. I don't know if you've had the same, like, for any of you. I've had friends in the past where I send a meme, I make a joke, and they like look at me, or they respond just like, that wasn't funny. Like that you're not funny. Or like, wow. You know, like, oh my god. Like one of the ones that stuck with me was just like, wow, you really thought you said something. Like, honestly, getting reactions or being told that like kills me. Inside, it kills me. It kills me. Oh, also, hi, Mean Magic. Welcome, welcome. So yeah, like when I can see like their opinion of me lower, I'm just like, all right, it's over. Like literally, my self-esteem plummets. Like it could be the tiniest thing, and this is why I said like my self-esteem is like very, very like small. But my self-esteem like literally plummets when stuff like this happens. And like of course, like I hang out like again like a little more and like it raises more and more. But like I'm always get yourself a snack, a drink, or a little flame. Sorry, I didn't realize the time. There's gonna be an ad break in like a few seconds, so I'll hold off. I'll catch up with the messages and I'll hold off on like explaining the graphs. I'll wait. I will wait till everyone returns to me. You're not allowed to leave. I mean, if you have to leave, then unfortunately that's just life. But you're not allowed to leave. Don't do that social chameleon stuff for yourself. I mean, of course, the reason why I kind of like, I morph myself into like being very similar, like the way I act changes depending on who I talk to or whoever I'm looking out with. Like my personality or, oh, thanks for the follow, 3-sided tape. Thank you. But yeah, I guess like being a social chameleon, that's essentially, like honestly, I really like that term. Where my personality changes depending on who I'm talking to. And it does happen a lot. And I feel like a lot of you can like relate with me here. Like, I mean, maybe not as drastic like me, but like very subtly, like depending on who you're talking to. I've literally seen memes online of just like using humor from friendship, like from friend group A with friend group B and like regretting it. Like, I feel like it's definitely a very normal thing that happens. It's just unfortunate for me that it cripples me. Like I change myself too much where I feel like if I deviate from whatever like I guess like persona or character I like have made now, I worry that that's just gonna like give the other person the ick or something. And the secret is nobody wants to feel lame and everyone does that to some degree. Yeah, exactly. Like everyone does it to some degree. But if she's lame, I hope I'm not lame. Also, hi, Machamiya. Doing things for yourself is at an all-time low. Billions must self-care. Billions must self-care. Love yourself now. Piper Animorphs. Piper humor isn't stupid. It's enjoyable for all intellects. Isn't that just code switching? That's not a bad thing, though doing it a lot can lead to a loss of self, I suppose. I guess that, I mean, I feel like that's a technical definition. I don't personally know what code switching is. Sometimes, oh man, she wants to point fingers so bad. Good night. To some degree, everyone switches how they act around different people. Different people interact better in different ways, and changing how you interact to match the person isn't always a bad thing. No, that is true, that is true. Here again, all back from meeting. Oh, hi, Hogan, welcome back. Like a true nerd. Oh, hi, Ben. Like a true nerd, she brought out the graph. Yeah, like, I need to put up the nerd emoji. The important bit is just be yourself. That's hashtag Riz. You can interact with people in different ways. You will speak to teach differently than a brother, even if you really like them. When you alter yourself for them is when trouble occurs. No, yeah. Again, first and foremost, it's always important to be yourself. But I feel like it's very natural, like, it's like, I don't know, like putty, or like or Play-Doh. You take a little bit of yourself, and you take a little bit of the other person's personality, and you mush it together to create this like morph personality that, where you can like best like relate or like hang out with the person. I can't really say anything against that idea. I feel like that all the time around some places. I hate watch for the same reasons people stare at car pileups. I feel like there's a balance between caring about others and knowing what is good for yourself. I mean, yeah, this is not me saying, by the way, when I say I'm going through like an evil arc, that is not me saying like, I'm gonna be 100% selfish now, I'm gonna fuck other people over. I'm sorry, I was gonna say I'm gonna fuck them. And I realized, okay, out of context right there. But yeah, I'm not gonna fuck other people over. Again, like, honestly, that's just very against my own principles. Where it's like, that's just not me. I'm not the kind of person to like, I don't know, screw someone over. I mean, I'll playfully tease with people. I'm not the kind to sabotage a person. I don't even, like, even if I wanted to sabotage someone, I feel like the guilt from it would literally kill me. Hate and love aren't opposite scarce. I don't know what you were saying there. It makes sense when you think of how actions affect only Piper. I said I dislike it when you talk about friendship. That doesn't sound like me. Oh, I mean, I do know, like, I've seen it before where people have said whenever I talk about friendship specifically, and like my thoughts and opinions on it, it does make people uncomfortable. So I was just like generally being cognizant of that. Yeah, I do understand, like, this isn't the best topic to be talking about right now. Piper's pretty okay, I guess, Baka. Thinks you're cool, that's a good one, Piper. Does it actually happen, or it's just another fanfic? Has what actually happened? I don't dislike it, I just think you got it in a negative feedback loop when talking about it. I mean, that's because I don't have the best history with friendship. And I will see, and like, just honestly, it's just like a valid, I think, like, truth of our reality now. Making friends nowadays is a lot harder. You would think that, oh, you have access to the internet, so many people from across the globe. That actually, I feel like it makes matters worse, because you actually have the ability to like make friends from across the globe, and you still are having trouble making friends. So now it's just like, you know, it's kind of like, okay, I'm sorry if this is like I'm sorry if this is a little weird or not the best thing to say. But it's like, okay, I don't know if I'm allowed to say it. I'm just gonna say it. I've seen this meme or like this joke online where it's just like with a bi people, you know, like a bi person who likes both genders. It's just like what is it, like a bi person who's single literally doubly loses because they aren't able to get a boyfriend or a girlfriend. You know? It's kind of like that feeling where it's just like, oh, you have access to like the World Wide Web, like millions upon billions of people like that could possibly be friends, and you still fail. You know? Like that's the same feeling it elicits. She feels when she says something, well, I don't know what that means. Charisma check failed. Piper, making little social mistakes is how you learn what people like you, Derek. I mean, I do understand, like, it's normal, like, whenever you're hanging out with a friend, that you're not gonna like everything they do, right? You're gonna have, at some point, your friend is gonna give you the ick. Your friend is gonna be, I don't know. Like, your friend is just gonna be like, oh, I don't really like that. I didn't really like that. And, like, you're gonna have to, like, learn to deal with that. You're gonna have to learn, like, yeah. Some things you do are gonna upset your friend. Some things you do are your friend is gonna judge you for. And you are gonna see a negative decline in, like, their opinion of you. But it's never, like, drastic like this. This is, like, an exaggeration here. Probably, like, when it actually does happen, like, your friend has, like, a negative opinion of you, it probably, like, smidgens, like, lowers, like, that much. And then just continues going higher. At least depending on the friendship, I'd say. Was it this flea that I used? Literally can't tell. Colorblind. Not all memes can be bangers. mean, that's just part of the joke, like people saying you're not the alpha. Your BF got hit with one of the gift subs. Time to force him to watch Piper. Yes, I need both the female and male alphas to be here. And that's the plan all along. I don't remember graphs in English class. This must be that new style English I've heard so much about. Yeah, this is new style English. You know, this is literally the biggest W you could ever see, the biggest W you could ever hear. Piper got psychic damage from getting genuinely told not funny, didn't laugh. I mean, when I see it, it literally kills. Hold on, sorry. I noticed there's a desync with my mic. It generally does kill me. When, like, I'm not gonna lie, a big part of, and honestly, again, like a lot of you can probably relate, a big part of the way I connect with others is through memes. I know it's very weird or cringe of me to say that. I relate a lot with memes. And when I say memes, I don't mean just like sending like 6, 7 or sussy amogus. I'm like feeling comfortable enough to like just send a meme, you know? Feeling comfortable enough to like send a meme and just like, I don't know, not demanding a laugh or anything, but just like the level of comfort where I don't feel anxiety when like messaging someone. Natty, I'm gonna be totally honest. I am so behind on DMs because I'm constantly feeling anxious about like the way the other person's gonna perceive me. I worry so much about the way other people perceive me that I am doomed when it comes to like catching up with messages. I am so doomed. It's actually over. I literally have like, for example, marshmallows. You know marshmallows? I'm like that anonymous like website where you can submit like mallows and then like I can respond to them. I'm pretty sure last I checked, I have like 60 plus mallows. I have 60 plus mallows not because I don't want to answer their questions or answer like certain mallows. But it's because I worry that the way I answer it is gonna change the way people see me in like a negative way. And I know like part of life is like, yeah, people aren't gonna like you, people are gonna be uncomfortable with what you do, like certain things that you do, not everything, but like certain things. But like, I don't know, I just don't like it when people, I mean, of course, wow, surprisingly, I don't like it when people dislike me. I know, call me crazy. It sounds like if a person doesn't give positive affirmation, then you assume the worst, which given the self-admitted low self-esteem makes sense, but it also is very self-destructive, almost like you go in expecting failure. The smallest thing makes you assume it's over. Honestly, yeah, like not even gonna hide it. I straight up just like, and it's gonna sound, now this is gonna where it sounds like a little egotistical or dare I say even narcissistic. If I don't get like the reaction that I want, like quote unquote, the reaction that I want, and like the other person just like either criticizes, judges me over like whatever I said, whatever I did, it straight up is like over. In my mind, like, it's like that one funny graph of like, it's so over and we're so back. You know what I'm talking about? I'm pulling out the graph again. Here it is, Let me open it. There we go. Literally, this is like my mentality. Whenever I'm talking to like to people, it's like I do something and like they react positively, it's like we're back. Like we're so up. Like we can never get higher. And like whenever like what is it, like the person I'm talking to like reacts poorly, it's just like it's so over. Wrap it up. I can never talk to this person again. And then like I don't know, like they reach out to me, they're like, oh, I want to hang out. Oh, like or like they send me like a meme. I'm just like, all right, we're so back. It's so great to be alive. And then, like, I respond, and then, like, I don't know, like, they respond negatively, or they think I'm, like, boring, or like, unfunny. It's, like, where it's so over. It's very unfortunate that, like, my mind works this way. And I don't even mean this in an exaggerated way now. Like, straight up, this is how my mind works. And mind you, it's not even with just, like, close friends, like, with everyone. This is the way I act with everyone. Like, the moment, like, even here, like, sometimes it doesn't happen often again, like I said, because, like, generally, everyone here, it's just the way, like, this works. It's like, you watch me because you like me. At least that's what I imagine. Like, you're here because you like me, and if you didn't, you would have gone, but you didn't go. So I'm making the hard assumption that you like me. It's like a majority of you are generally okay, but like and some of you have seen it before, where like sometimes you get that odd person who comes in, he's just like, you're kind of boring. You sound, or you're kind of lame. Or that one person, I'm gonna go watch someone else. Like, that really stuck with me, if you can't tell. And like, when I see messages like that, like, of course, like, I mean, like face-wise, like, stream-wise, I'm not gonna, like, immediately go to Presso Espresso. But, like, in the back of my mind, it's just like, it's so over. I mean, it's literally, I'm pretty sure a lot of you, like, oh my god, take a shot every time I say literally. It's wittery. It's wittery. Sorry. But it's literally, I swear to fucking god. It's literally, I can't. Why do I keep on saying that freaking word? I was about to say it again, but a lot of you, I imagine, already know, like, the kind of, I'm fighting the urge to say literally. I'm just gonna say it, whatever. It's literally like the same thing you see, like, a lot of other, like, content creators, like, or VTubers, any person online, like, not even content creators, like, honestly, the odd person you find on Twitter as well, where you can get a ton of, like, support, a ton of, like, love and appreciation, but the moment someone says something negative, it sticks with you, like, it blinds you. And of course, that's not saying, like, what is it, like, oh, just don't give love and appreciation, because it's pointless, because it's useless. It does a lot. At least for me, it does a lot, right? But when someone waltzes in here, they're just like, this bitch kind of boring, leaves, I'm just like, oh, my kokoro is brokero now, you know? Like, my heart shatters, and I reach that it's so over part of the graph. And then it takes a lot for me to reach back to the worst of back. And honestly, it really does suck how easy it is for me to reach that it's so over part of the graph, but then it's like a Herculean task to go back to worst of back. It's true, different friend groups don't always match, so that mindset doesn't transfer between the two, essentially a reason for having different friend groups. Yeah, I wish I was in a position of having, like, different friend groups. I wish I was in a friend group. And yeah, code switching is changing how you speak or act depending on present company. Oh, then yeah, then that means I was literally just talking about code switching earlier. I didn't know that was the term for it. Yeah, Piper has officially entered her evil arc. Exactly. It's time for the evil arc. Piper the Evil. Changing my name to Piper the Evil. I'm gonna fuck that. Piper from 2025. This woman. I mean, again. And honestly, that is why, especially as of recent, I kind of, the fact that I've kind of, again, like, the past few days, I haven't been the best. I mean, outside of just being, like, physically exhausted, but I haven't been the best, like, mentally as well. And it's because mostly, like, unfortunately, it was a cascading series of events of like I was cleaning up some folders and files on my computer. I came across some old like folders filled with like pictures and stuff of like memes and stuff I had like with old friends and friend groups. And that made me feel a little sad. And then I kind of had to sound like, God, I don't have a friend group anymore. I don't even have a friend group anymore. Like I'm literally what is that like oh God, there's literally again. But it's just like I don't know, I was just feeling really sad. Not like depressed expressing, like I wasn't just like bawling my eyes up, but you know, it's like that sinking feeling in your heart where it's just like I miss them. I kind of miss them, not gonna lie. Or I guess I don't specifically miss them. I miss what once was, you know, like being able to like be a part of a group. And that's why a lot of like those times where I was hanging out in the library way past my bedtime. I don't know if you were there. Most of you probably weren't. But I think there were like 2 or 3 days where I slept super late and screwed myself over for work the next day. And it was because I guess like I don't know, I was kind of like I mean, I did want to hang out with everyone. But like it was a very like toxic mentality of like I didn't want to leave everyone as well. Because like I don't know, I was very oh man, I guess not. I'm just gonna stop beating around the bush. I was very lonely. I was like, I miss having a friend group, and being inside like the library makes it feel like I have like a friend group again. So I was just like, I want to just keep on hanging out with like my friends, with people who like me, with people who want me here, and that's why I was messaging till like 4 or 5 a.m. in the morning in the Discord server 3 times. But yeah. Sabotaging would make her feel extremely guilty. But she's in the feeling guilty arc. Oh no. My response to this kind of situation is to be quiet to analyze how the present group people would react to different things. And I don't try anything till I think about that. No, that's fair. I'm very much like analytical when it comes to like the way people act. Especially when in a group of people. Like I definitely don't like I don't know, I'm very weird in that like I can see social cues pretty well, but also I kind of fuck them up anyways. I don't know how to explain it. It's just like, are you ever aware of something like you know not to do something but you do it anyways because like I don't know. Yeah, you tend to get a very self-hatred look going on the friendship topic and shut down a little bit to conversation. Well, I'm very open about it now. Sorry, my eye hurts. I'm not crying, by the way. I'm not crying because of this. It's my eye just suddenly started hurting. Like it's starting to sting. And trust me when I say I'm not crying. It's sad. Listen, I know I said I'd be evil and then I'm gonna become a pathological liar, but I'm genuinely not lying this time. I don't know what happened to my eye. Oh, it stings so badly. It's like a freaking bee stung me in my fucking eyeball. I can't even keep it open for longer than a second without it wanting to close. Oh man. Oh, my eye. Oh, that face I just made just like... I'll be 100%. I don't think anyone has a personally like every single part of. In fact, it's kind of weird to not dislike at least one thing about a person, but that doesn't mean you can't get close to them depending on what it is anyway. No, that is true. That is true. Like, there is no perfect person in the world. Right? Even people who are married have things they dislike about each other. But the difference is that they work through it, and that's like part of love and like romance and what have you. I don't freaking know. Don't come to me about love. I literally can only reference like slice of life anime. And the amount of uncomfortable jokes I've made inspired business sounding, so I'm not sure it matters that much if someone tells you they don't like it as long as you learn from it. No, that is true. Like, a very important part of like growth is like learning from your mistakes. Like, of course, like I'm pretty sure everyone here knew that already. But not just learning from your mistakes, but being able, again, to like go through, like make it through this part of the graph. Like when you can see people's opinions change negatively, I mean, it's being able to like work through that and like better yourself to like, I don't know, like work on yourself or whatnot to then, oh my fucking god. What the helly? What the Uma? Where are my words? I screwed it up. Now it's just a graph with random red and blue lines. I understand if something they don't like is a bad thing, like inherently bad, but outside of that friend saying, hey, that kind of bothers me, is there any or something you can do about that around me, then it shouldn't really matter. I mean, there's definitely a difference between like someone setting boundaries and someone just finding what you said unfunny. Or like their general opinion of you lowering. Why would you assume he's an alpha? What is this? I mean, I just assumed that, considering that you're an alpha, Yonka, that you wouldn't date another person who isn't also an alpha. You know, alphas date alphas. It's just the way it is. I don't make the rules. I'm the alpha that transcends all of space and time. Whatever you say, Fazbear. I have a positive opinion of others until you give me a reason not. Oh, hi, Lucid. I usually take some time to get a read on a group before fully getting involved. Not necessarily trying to adjust my whole personality, but just limiting which topics / jokes I choose kind of thing. At least start out and get me in the door. And then can branch out from there. No, that is true. Honestly, again, that's the way a lot of friendships work. Where it's like, you show yourself, or you become more yourself, I'd say a little bit over time. Because being yourself right at the get-go, when I feel, I wouldn't say is a red flag, it's like a beige flag, you know? It's a pinkish flag, where it's like, wow, this person's very self-confident in themselves, they aren't worried about what other people think of them. And like, they're not afraid to be themselves, like that is actually very amazing. But also, that is a lot to handle, like, especially if it's like someone you just met or someone you barely know. It might be difficult for Piper. I don't think I disagree with the few people I've liked and still like them. Does Piper find herself to like still have things you dislike? I mean, I'm very okay. It's one of those things again where it's one of those things again where I'm very it sucks. I'm very understanding when it comes to others. Like there are some things that people do that like give me the ick, but I never look negatively on them for it. I give people a bagillion or 1 more billion chances. And even then, like I'd never tell them to their face that like they make me uncomfortable or that like I think of them any lesser. Because I know how that feels like. I know how it feels like when someone tells you, just like, you know, when you, like, your joke there was kind of lame. Or like, you know, like whenever you see something or whenever you're talking, it's like crickets. You know, like I know that feeling. So I aim to never do that with others. Didn't know I was an alpha. You are an alpha now. I don't think it's cringe. I want you to know that hurt me more to say. You're on thin ice, nuggy wuggy. What about the Bangladeshi hood irony meme? 3-sided tape. I personally don't know what. I don't think I've seen that meme before, so unfortunately I can't entirely comment on it. And the Malamine sounds truly overwhelming. People wouldn't ask questions if they didn't expect an answer they might not like. I can't believe Piper would say that all cats belong in hell. I never said that. That was... You put words in my mouth. I never said that shit. Just do it, be yourself, assert who you are and what you want. What if instead of someone saying the meme wasn't funny, they instead say that they don't get it, and then ask you to explain, would that also be bad? No, honestly, that's way better. Because like you're inviting conversation there. You're giving me the chance like to talk. That's conversation. It's literally just being shut down that like kills me. And honestly, me sharing this, I worry that, like, you guys are gonna be a little more careful around me. You don't have to worry about me. I'm very much used to the way everyone operates. You don't have to walk on eggshells with me. I've seen it for Helldivers too a lot. Oh, you're talking about the graph, right? Yeah. I used to, back when I used Reddit a lot, I was inside the Helldivers, like, 2 Reddit, and sometimes whenever I was doom scrolling on Reddit, like, my homepage, every time I'd see, like, the Helldivers, like, a post from Helldivers 2, it would always be, like, this fucking graph. And then I left the Reddit. Like, I left the Helldivers, subreddit, because it's just, like, I don't know. I feel like at some point, it's like, what are we whining about? Take I love you. Please be so sexy and evil in our TFs. And I'll always react with a Sims test to friendship guide. Honestly, real. Honestly, massive alpha W. This is why I said that my embargo, right, on mentioning other VTubers, this is why the alphas are the exception. Because she's literally a walking W. It's amazing. Oh, also, hi, PB. Welcome, welcome. This is her explaining why she decided to be evil, also known as practice minimal self-respect and self-care. What? Why can't I call it evil? I want to be called evil. Even with strangers. I think you're alright. Massive pain in my ass, but you're fine beyond that. Most of my friends are a pain in my ass. Yeah, I do understand that. Sometimes I'm a bit of work. I do understand that. I'm a little much sometimes. But it's literally like a meme I saw on Twitter not too long ago. It's like, sometimes I need to freak out first before locking in. And right now, you're in the freak out stage, but then you're gonna see me lock in. We died, we took shots for that. Like, that's 8 shots right there. The people that do that, it's so sad. They want attention, so they have to see somebody got attention instead of just leaving. Those are some sad people. Yeah, I mean, again, I never know what a person's going through, so I never hold it against the person, but sometimes it does kind of sting. Like, even when I give people second chances, third chances, how many chances they need, it doesn't make, like, whatever they did that upset me any less upsetting. It's just like, I don't have it in me to, like, to put my foot down. I'm literally... Is a HUD word to use figuratively? Something that cuts when you're feeling comfortable is quite painful. Seems like you need more confidence in yourself, so that way, small things like that from others bounce off. Of course, easier said than done, I know. I mean, yeah. I don't know. Like I'm not gonna go through, like, my lore as to why I probably have, like, low self-esteem, but it's just a matter of just, like, there's been, like, many instances in, like, my friendship history where it's just like I bored people, or I felt like I was being too much with people, and inevitably, like, I felt like it was probably best if I, like, stopped talking with them. And it definitely, honestly, I don't know if you kind of relate to, like, if any of you relate. I personally like taking or having agency over the future and outcome of, like, the friendships I'm in. So what do I mean by that? I mean, nothing is worse to me than watching a friendship fade over time. Because maybe they think you're boring, maybe they found a better friend to hang out with, or a better friend group. Maybe, like, I don't know, like, something you did, like, maybe you're not as interesting to them. I don't know, like, whatever reason. Nothing grills me more than watching that happen. So generally, at least with, like, some of my past friendships, I've literally ended them on a high note. And, like, what is that? It's been, like, a major core toxic trait of mine, where when I feel like things are going great in a friendship, I tend to, like, ending things when they're at a high, rather than, like, watching things slowly go downward. It's like, literally, hold on. I'm going back to the graph. I know you hate the graph, okay? I know you dislike the graph, but you're gonna have to bear with me. It's like, imagine like a... Oh god, I need to write the text. I'm not gonna write text. Like, imagine, right? Like, your friendship with someone is like going really great. Like, it's going upward. Like, we're so back. It's so up from here. Like, everything's amazing. But then, like, after, I don't know, like, after a couple years, a few years, you start noticing like a few dips. Like, maybe they don't respond as fast anymore, or maybe they're not as open with like hanging out anymore. And it's like, oh yeah, you know, that's just life, you know, that happens. But then you start noticing it's become a pattern now, and you see like on their socials, you see like whenever they're talking with you sometimes too, like oh, they're hanging out with other friends now. Oh, they're having so much fun without you, you know. It's like, that's the point where it's kind of just like, for me mentally, I'm just like, this is horrible. Like, this is awful. Hey, it kind of looks like a mountain, actually. Do you see that? Kind of looks like a mountain. Like, oh, 1 peak, 2 peak, 3 peak. But yeah, it's just like, at some point, the friendship feels super unsalvageable. And then you reach the dead point. Right, the dead point of the graph where, at this point, you guys are friends only in name, and all you have are like the memories you had with them. But now, you guys don't talk at all. You don't hang out like at all together. It's Uma over for you two. So you may be wondering, Piper, why are you talking about this? Or what are you trying to explain here? Well, what I'm explaining is that, for me, and it's a very toxic thing that I did. Like, I will fully admit, it's very toxic, and don't do this. And when I notice it's at a high, and then I could feel like the fading happen like slowly, I tend to end the friendship here. I tend to end the friendship I have with someone somewhere here, or somewhere here, where I'm just like, okay, I think I played my part in their life enough. I'm gonna go now. I'm gonna do what I like to call the Great Uma Escape. Oh, thanks for the follow, Teeny Assassin. Thank you. You're very small. Oh, and thanks for checking in, Dime. Welcome. I'm just explaining what is that? A very specific friendship thing with a graph. So the blue showcase or indicates your relationship with your friend getting closer and getting better, right? And the red is like you slowly fading, maybe something you did, like you lowered your opinion or their opinion of you. I was explaining that in some of my past friendships, and this kind of like a toxic mental trait I had, and maybe some of you have it too. Whenever I feel like I'm like slowly losing favor in a person's life, and I see like I'm slowly fading, like the distance is growing, I'm like, all right, I gotta end the friendship while it's still good. Like, I need to savor, or not savor, but like I need to like save this by like ending it. I know it sounds very counterintuitive, like, oh, how do you save your friendship, quote unquote, by ending it, like when you're already like super high? Because this part of the graph, oh, gross, I'm changing the color of the text. Oh, that looks ugly. Oh no, the Great Uma Escape's gone. Hold on, I need to... The Great Uma Escape. Let me bold this. Bold. Increase the size. There we go. And the reason why I'm explaining this is that this portion of the graph, right? This portion of the graph, where the distance happens, where you slowly stop talking with each other, like your friend that used to be really close to you, and now that you've like kind of fallen out of favor now with, this part kills me inside. Like, this is one of the worst feelings ever. When you can see them literally... Okay. It's like... You can see your friend having to choose between hanging out between you and this other person they're friends with. And they actively choose the other person. Like, to me, that kills me. Once I finally feel like... what is it? Like, I'm not even, like, option number 2, 3. I'm now option, like, number 10 or 11. It's over. It's over for me. Also, hi, Austin. And bye, Austin. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah. We call this the... It's... Oh, wait. It's Uma over. Yeah, that's the it's Uma over part of the graph. I stopped having my it's over phase because I don't have the balls to pull a Roni McNutty. What is a Roni McNutty? What is that? Okay, now I can understand why she's talking about this. I felt this when an old friend sent out an invitation for his wedding. I feel like I lost so much time and did nothing. Do I miss my friends? No, literally. Like, I look sometimes... Okay. I sometimes stalk a little. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about the wedding. Or don't worry about that thing I was asking the meaning of. But generally, I know exactly what you're talking about, Jacko, where it's just like, I sometimes, well, I'm stopping myself now. I literally have deleted or logged myself out of like literally all of my past socials because I do a lot of stalking. That thing? Okay, I understand. I won't ask again. But I had a bad habit of like looking at a lot of like the things my old friends would do and stuff and like seeing what they're up to. And like I've reached a very like toxic point where I'm just like, I'm seeing them have so much fun with like their new friends, their new close friend. I knew I was cooked when I saw like a post from like a friend I had in high school. I mean, we weren't like okay. This is gonna sound a little weird. And I need you to bear with me here. I had a friend in high school. Remember how I said I was part of a friend group in high school? One person in there was like a best friend. The closest to what I had. A best friend. Right? And like they called me like their best friend as well. And I knew I was so cooked because when I looked at like what is that, one of their posts or something, or like one of their like stories, they had a picture, or they like had pictures of like them graduating and stuff, right? And they had like a post or something, and it was just like and they like what is it, tagged someone, and they like the tag was just like graduating, like a picture with like my best friend or something. When I saw that, I'm just like, damn, I'm not best friend. Mind you, I rarely spoke with this person like after graduating like high school. But like it's one of those moments where it's just like, you used to be their best friend and now they have a new best friend. I just like, damn, my Kokoro is broke-ro again. My heart is shattered. Broken heart emoji. But yeah, I mean, again, I wasn't close with this person anymore, but it's just a thought, you know? Watching a lot of like my old friends kind of just like, I mean, again, like they moved on. I guess it's like one of those things where like I haven't mentally moved on. And that's the feeling I get when I play an old abandoned Minecraft world I play with my friends. Like and a lot of you ask like, oh, Piper, how do you know so much about like Minecraft? I thought you hate Minecraft. I do just like Minecraft, right? I'm very anti-blocker. But the reason why I dislike it, well, first off, I find Minecraft a little boring now. But I used to play Minecraft, and I used to play Minecraft with the friend group, with friends. And you know what? Yeah, kind of sucks not being able to play with your friends anymore. And like Minecraft. God, there's so many games. There's so many games that I want to play. Like, I still want to play Little Nightmares 3. I wish I was part of the repo hype. I wish I was part of like what is that one other one? The not Limbus Company. It's that other one where you're playing as like these orange suit guys and then you go in and then you like have to get items to sell. I wish I played Peak as well with like my own friend group. It's like, God, fucking, why must I be cursed? Why must I don't know. It's so over. Also, I'm looking at the most recent messages. Yeah, it was Lethal Company. Why? Why, nature? Why would you do this to me? You're allowed to just talk to people, you know? Don't have to wait until 4 AM to do it. I mean, okay. It's like, I know myself well enough too. When I message in like the server, I know myself well enough. I'm not gonna stop. I don't want to stop messaging. I mean, there's a reason why. Like, there are times where I literally am messaging so much, I literally cut out streams. Like, those days where I cancel stream, and I'm just like, I'm gonna take the time to like go to sleep early or relax because like I'm very exhausted from work or for like I'm asleep for 5. I literally spend the next like 3 to 4 hours talking in the Discord server. To the point where I literally could have just probably streamed. It's like, it's that bad. I mean, talking to everyone here doesn't, like, I'm not saying that's bad. It's just like, my problem, yapping. I have a big yapping problem. Except yesterday. Yesterday I was very, very mentally fried. I'm Livia Piper. You can make fun of my Dodge name on DZ anytime. I mean, I'm still gonna give you flack for it. You missed 2, like, I mean, mid-range, but like, those were shotgun shells. Come on. And we will be there every time you feel lonely. You don't need to kill your sleep for it. I know, but it's just like, when I start yapping, I start yapping. And like, everyone knows the frustrations you have with me. Like, it's so funny because the times I do like spend so much time yapping in the Discord, you guys, like a majority of you literally tell me like, Piper, like, stop yapping. You said you were gonna go rest. And I'm just like, I don't think so. I think I'm gonna sit here and yap. I think I'm gonna do the opposite of what you're telling me. I conked out for a bit. Whoops. Don't worry. Like, I understand. There's no perfect person in the world. False. I'm perfect. After all, anything is true if you lie about it. Oh, that's true. Like, if you what is it? Inhale enough copium, then you're perfect, right? Is it something in your eye, pain, or your... my eye feels better now. I don't know what that was. You want better yourself, Hats. You don't need to be better off to fit with people. Hold on, I want to switch to you. What the Uma? This has been the greatest tragedy in the history of hyperpermanent streams. I'm sorry for saying what the Uma. I'm sorry. GTIC are talking about the Omegaverse with knowing the dynamics is funny, I'm not gonna lie. Or without knowing the dynamics is funny. Yeah, I still don't really get the Omegaverse. So I saw myself in the mirror. I guess Piper was right. We were not perfect. 2 alphas can be together. One has to be a non-alpha. Well, it's definitely not the alpha. I know for me, I am nicer when a person wears me too. Also, I'm gonna look at the recent messages. How far behind am I on messages? Just like to quickly ask. Because I also do see that I'm reaching the 3-hour mark. DM. Are we gonna play Halo? Like 20 minutes at least? Frick my stupid Chungus life. Oh, I'm not gonna catch up in like 10 minutes. Oh no. Is this gonna be another Halo-less stream? How many are here for Halo? Hold on, I'm gonna hold a poll. Are you here for Halo? I am here for Halo. Don't play Halo, dweeb. I mean, I'm just like wondering. What is that? Like, depending on how many people are here for Hilo. Oh, bye, Alu. Thanks for listening. Thanks for what is that? Tolerating me for this song. I also do know it's like super late in Poland. I hope you get plenty of rest. Dream of tomboys and goth girls that are evil. But yeah, as far as like as a yap is concerned, God, I said that I'd lock in and play. You know, it's so funny. Earlier today when I was at work, mentally I'm just like, yeah, I'm gonna yap for like an hour or two, then I'm gonna lock in and play Halo for like 4 or 5 hours. And then like when stream comes, it's just like, yeah, 3-hour stream. And stop doing polls and just read more chats to catch up. I'm here to make sure the lock stays on the cage. Who's the cage for? Well, that's what the lock is meant to stop everyone from knowing. I'm here for Psychocom, clearly. Whether or not, I'm happy I get to watch a whole stream. And you're not in your car. Amazing. I don't care about rest. Tomorrow, today, last day of work for a long break. Oh, that's good, that's good. I hope you end strong, Alu. And that makes the break all the more sweeter. And there are dinos everywhere. So many dinos. Anything is fine. Halo was a mistake. Here, I'm here for Halo. I'm okay with just nap. And that's gonna be 5-ish minutes. This is not me saying like I'm gonna transition to Halo, by the way. That's just me like getting a general vibe check. I'm checking the vibe. Tell me if I did something wrong, Piper. I feel bad knowing I have 106 Ninja dead to me in your Google Docs and I have no idea about it. I mean, you haven't done anything egregious, Ninja. Like, you don't have to worry. Oh, thanks for the 12 months, Max. A whole year. Can you imagine? What is that? Like, deliberately giving yourself brain damage by listening to me for a year? Probably even a little longer. Insanuma. Putting yourself in other shoes should also include your acceptances of mistakes, I think, something like that. I never came here for Halo. Oh god. Actually, here, let me see the... I'm here for Halo's 24%, 76% is I'm okay with just yeah. Oh, a dragonfly entered my... A dragonfly? Entered your bedroom? Holy Uma. Being a Bellmaster right now, hope he's proud of me. Oh my god. Don't crash, Piccolo. Oh my god, I forgot. I started stream a little late, so it's actually 10 right now. I'm like past 10 for me right now. His rain is not even in rotting stage anymore. I was coming here for the dork. I'm Delulu, I never watched Piper, sigh. I never watched Piper, and it's just like your follow time is a year and a month and 6 days and 3 hours. I'm not like an eggshells. I am the eggshells. I'm the alien. I swear to God. Where do you think cats go? Piper? While dogs go to heaven? I think they go to hell. I think that the devil is actually like one of those crazed like old people surrounded by cats. I'm not changing how I approach you due to this. Someone has to keep me in check. Honestly, fair enough. Fair enough. There's only one people person allowed, and it's me. She's so real for that. Only thing I ever whined about on the Helldivers Road was tiny health pool of the mech. Well, actually, no, that's fair. I do think it's kind of like BS that the mech can die. In like one shot from like the cannon on top of the big automaton. Well, she's listened to my advice. I really am embracing her inner Chinipio. Listen, I gotta be evil. Also, I just like the idea of being evil. Not like literally evil, like I'm not gonna commit atrocities, I'm not gonna like screw people over or harm people. It's like the idea of it. You know, Piper the Evil has a nice ring to it. I don't know anything about Halo. I'm be so for real. Well, from my understanding, like I know very little about Halo. I only know as much as what I've played, and it's not that much. But from my understanding, humans are fighting aliens. Yeah. Me here, who's my friend? Why is there a depressed horse doing a collab with a dual hand? I am not a dual hand. Actually, how much would it ruin, not your immersion, but like your viewing experience if I said like I wasn't human? Like my character wasn't human. I can do anti here at worst. I can't go full evil. I have too much empathy. Yeah, honestly, I fear that I suffer from the same thing. I can't genuinely like screw someone else, oh my god, someone else over without like wanting to like punch myself in the gut. I'm good with being anti or full evil. We committing atrocities and war crimes is kind of base. Let us commit war crimes together. What better thing to do than commit war crimes together? No bad favorite the ending friendships early because you fear things going bad is like super unhealthy. No, I'm super aware of it. You know that surprise pop quiz you got in class you didn't expect it was me? I told the teacher to do it. Antagonist, that's kind of fucked up. That's kind of fucked up. And by kinda, I mean very fucked up. You have a very sexy blue naked lady in your head that calls you stud muffin. Thus ends my Halo knowledge. Are you talking about Cortana? Humans are fighting aliens because they haven't learned to love each other yet. They haven't seen interspecies reviewers. I can do evil. Oh, 81% have said I'm okay with just yap. How many would be disappointed if this was just a yap stream? But I promised that Saturday will be a gaming stream. Like, what if for one of the days, like on, I don't know, like for Saturday, like what if I just make that entirely, like, 6, 7... I'm fucking stupid. I'm sorry. If I made that just like... I was gonna say 6 to 7 hours of stream, but it's like a majority of like gaming. But I got to 6, 7 and immediately... Yeah, alright. Just kill me. Just send the pipe bomb. I hold grudges for eons, but I just hold back because it gets nothing for me in the end. Oh, I'm a massive grudge holder. I always hold on to grudges, and that's why I'm like I'm like Smeagol from Lord of the Rings. That's what happens when evil takes over. Literally like 70% of us see just did a poll. You've heard that promise before. I think we'll just show up for E-Piper and the game is a bonus. I mean, yeah, I guess it's just me kind of like coping with the fact that like, in my brain, I'm like disappointing some people who were here for Halo. But to be honest, I'm not invested in the game much. I mean, that's fair. It's literally like, if you take away the lore, it's just like another shitty, like, game. 6, 7 hours of stream where you just, yeah, that would be peak. I'm full of sweat, and it's the only thing keeping me going. Just too Zimmer pilled. What do we need Saturday? Also a 6 to 9 hour yap stream. 6, 9. Oh my god, another ad break, and I'm nowhere near catching up. I'm pretty sure right now, I'm like 15 to 20... Sorry. Now I thought like 15, 20 minutes, and my brain week was just like 6, 7. And it had like nothing to do with the numbers I just said. Anyways, I'm like 15, 20 minutes like behind on messages, and I don't know what to do here. Do I catch... Because I see like a lot of people have like pretty juicy stuff they read. I used to have 2 friends and it just ended abruptly and I never knew why. At some point they just started ghosting me. Maybe I was annoying, maybe I was just a bad friend. But that at the end of the day, they didn't have the willpower to handle I am Steve. In all seriousness, losing friendships suck and it makes me feel sad to see them go, especially good ones. Honestly, Freddy Fazbear. That is very... Like, I relate with that. Like, a lot. Like, especially, like, getting ghosted thing. Like, I definitely get that. And, yeah. Yeah. And see my ideology as the rest of your life is gonna have pain in it, so might as well Sudoku. Not only that, but you go out of your way to hurt another person in the process. I mean, okay. There's a very specific meme I want to reference, but I can't reference it because I can't show it. It's on Twitter. Also, there's gonna be a minute until the next ad break. Do I snooze the ad break, try and get through as many messages as possible, or do I let the ad break go through? What do I do here? It's so over. Okay, so here's the plan. I'm gonna be catching up with messages over the ad break, and then when the ad break is done, I'm gonna continue catching up with messages until I get somewhere near the most recent messages. And then I'm gonna wrap up stream. Unfortunately, yes, this is another yapping stream. I know, I'm sorry. I literally, in this entire month, I've probably played a game 2 times. 2 streams in a single month. I know. It's horrible. But you're gonna have to forgive me. Because you either forgive me, or you cope seethe mob. Those are your options, unfortunately. So get yourself a snack, a drink, or a little flame. Sorry, ad break happening in a few seconds. Again, I'm gonna be catching up with messages, and then after the ad break, gonna fuck myself. Holy shit, I can't say anything. I'm gonna continue catching with messages, and then we'll wrap up stream. That is the plan here. On the title, you've been watching Saga of Tanya the Evil, Peak Anime. I actually haven't been watching Saga of Tanya the Evil. I've been reading the light novel. Totally legally, by the way. I do enjoy a toxic woman. Every woman's toxic to some degree. If she just goes out for smokes and never looks back. It's like, you think a person's favorite candy flavor is strawberry, but they actually like cherry, and you got it wrong, so you moved to a different country. Honestly, Jackro? No, that's pretty accurate. That's pretty accurate. Yeah, that's not good, Piper. The title you've been watching, so I already read that. This is that and a self-fulfilling prophecy created by your self-doubt, origin superstition from learned pattern recognition that needs to be unlearned. I mean, yeah, like, it's one of those things, like, I very much am aware that it is a very toxic thing to do. Oh, good night, Muted Magic. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you dream of tomboys and goth girls that are evil. See, I'm able to say a coherent sentence. I'm able to say stuff. But it's one of those things where, like, I am fully aware that it's a very toxic thing to do, but it's unfortunately just, like, the reality of, like, I'm very self-reflective and introspective to understand, like, that is something I need to change, but I just don't. That seems like a great escape from the city. Love yourself like you love others. Do so by understanding that others can love you. Oh my god. I can't freaking read English. I'm dying. I'm straight up dying. It's over. I can't read English. It's so over. It's over. I can't read a sentence without fucking it up. Sorry, I need to get that out of my system. I'm sorry. You need to get that out of my system there. You stop at a slump instead of continuing to find the real peak. I don't think it really matters what we say here, because we've said it all a lot already. You won't listen to any of it. It's not that I won't listen to any of it. Like, I'm very receptive to, like, what everyone says here. And I do think it's, again, like, very interesting conversation as well. Like, I personally think it's very interesting conversation. But, like, I know myself well enough where I'm not... It takes a lot for me to change. It definitely takes a lot for me to change. Like, you have a better chance rolling a giant boulder up a hill than getting me to, like, change a bad habit of mine. My friend and I haven't spoken in 3 hours, so I had to krill the friendship right then and there. I mean, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. But I've literally ended, like, possible new friendships where... Okay, this is gonna sound really bad. I mean, at this point, like, what part of the stream doesn't sound this bad already? But I've literally, right, have ended, like, past friendships before, like, past new blossoming friendships over something as small as, like, I message someone something and they respond to me like a week or so later and they're just oh, and they respond like it's very short. I know what you're thinking, like, Piper, you're not entitled to like a response from a person, but like that time, like I'm like over analyzing what I messaged. I'm thinking I fucked myself over. It's Uma over. Awful mood down, you know? Like during that entire week where they're not responding to like my message or like to what I sent, especially if I ask a question and they're not responding like for a long period of time, it's like, to me, it's just like, oh, it's over. Like they hate me. They're deliberately choosing not to talk with me. They probably have like a ton of reasons why, or they have someone else they prefer talking to, which is totally fair. Again, but like again, it's like it's poison for the mind. And then they respond and it's like super short. It's just like, yeah, it's over. Like I literally cannot survive. People arbiter of a self-fulfilling prophecy. My issues with looking back or thinking back is due to different stuff that I won't run Among Us. Run a VTuber chat. I mean, come on, it's Among Us though. Among Us. Imposter. Hey chat, I might cook. She says after throwing herself into the deep fryer. I mean, deep fried Piper. Kinda interesting, kinda tasty, kinda scrumptious. There's a question I want to ask, but I don't want to hurt Piper. Sad to me and Marshmallow. I mean, yeah, you're always free to ask me things in Marshmallow. I do see every Marshmallow, I just haven't responded to any of them because I'm horrible at responding. Piper, you can never mentally move on because the friend or relationship never concluded. Because you just left it in stasis instead of letting it come to a conclusion and for you to learn. Oh my god, I know I'm behind when I'm literally seeing like the Lethal Company stuff. I wonder if journaling using graphs like these can actually help you visualize and find solutions. I do think like writing journals and writing your thoughts, opinions, and beliefs and everything, like your memories, into a journal is like amazing. It's perfect. It's wonderful. Insert it's perfect meme of that one guy that looks like Superman. Love me a proper sniper shotgun. Alright. I think I'm getting closer, actually. I'm getting closer. Wait, Piper, you're at 3 hours. How late are you actually wanting to stay? I will say, the reason why I'm trying to, like, wrap it up fast, because I can't stay up much longer. So that's why I realized, like, oh, like, I don't think we have, like, enough time for Halo, like, at all. Let's see here. Geneva checklist. I need Piper as an elf. I am not an elf. I don't know where you're getting that from. I think you're a paid hater. Paid hater. I have one grudge and it's towards Montgomery Gator. What is Montgomery Gator? Who is Montgomery Gator? Halo is a shooter that defines the genre. All the games you're thinking of took elements from it. If I had $1 for every grudge I hold, I'd be able to buy and ship the PG Ugandam 160th model. Isn't every shitty game a shitty game when you take away the lore? I mean, yeah, no, that's fair. Just let it go and hold peace. Sounds good. Girls say sorry when we don't have any problem here, yeah. I must clip worthiness. Oh, I'm definitely near. Okay, I'm catching up. It's peak when she struggles to read, like you go, girl. English mid anyways. English major, by the way. We should write in Japanese might make it easier. I will see. I haven't been practicing my kanji with Japanese, so I'm very rusty with my Japanese. I'm guilty of taking a very long time to respond but panicking over it. Yeah, no, honestly, that is 100% me. I'm very much the same way. I take forever to respond, but the entire time, like, literally, want to know my process, like my mental process of like why I take forever to respond to people or message people? It's because like I overthink my initial response, and unfortunately I have a bad habit of leaving things for future Piper to deal with. I have a very bad habit of just being like, future me can handle it. Tomorrow, that's a tomorrow me problem. And then tomorrow me wakes up and it's just like, fuck you, past typer. Genuinely, fuck you. Because now I have to deal with it. And then the tomorrow me is just like, I'll let the next state piper deal with it. And it just keeps on happening and happening until like, it's already been like a few days. And I'm just like, wow, I haven't responded in like a few days. This feels awful. A week? What the frick? Tip over? That's quite annoying, but patience is virtue. A really, really, really difficult one sometimes, especially with some. Yeah, deep fried piper flash. Yummers, cannibalism. Like slips. When a friend doesn't respond in a day or two, I just insult them in Spanish, and depending on whether the response be Gucci or not, you insult them in Spanish. Puta madre. That is literally all I know. At least the only insult I know. Montgomery Gators in FNAF, he kills my goat Bonnie. Oh, I didn't know that. I don't know much about FNAF outside of the movies, and like the faint memories I have like watching Markiplier play like FNAF like way back then. Paid hater. I mostly have to play out every possible reaction or response and reaction we had. No, I 100% get that. It's like, oh, like I need to like kind of gauge how they're gonna react like in my head. I need to like make sure. Like I see every possible future, so I'm mentally prepared with how they respond. Like I get that. And I also understand like that's also why what is that? That's also why it takes you like forever to like respond. Responding is like a quick time event for me. Honestly, that is an amazing quality to have. Like responding fast is like really great. Hey, you guys dork? Good enough. Hello everybody. Oh my god, wait. I'm almost caught up. Almost. Remember, I always ask women if they gain weight. Women love it when you notice that they make changes to their looks. I mean, that's how you get a woman to overthink a lot. Like I know, like I don't weigh what is that? I don't like weigh that much, and like if someone told me like or asked me if I gained weight, I would like straight up starve myself. Aloe vera, I think that's something bad to say in Spanish. I thought that was like an ingredient for like moisturizers and stuff. You're caught up? I am finally caught up. We're so back. Hold on, where's the graph? Where's the graph? This entire stream, we're so back. This is where we are. This is where we are. See that? See the tip here? This is where we are. We are so back. Look at that. I love being back. Mommy. Oh, I didn't realize I didn't have my sweater on this entire time. There you go. And had my eyes been dark this entire time? Oops. There we go. We're back to the default normal state. And depending on the day, I either fail that quick time event or succeed, so it's good or bad, depending on the situation. Don't ask the times I failed. Aloe vera is a plant that helps skin. Yeah, but like it's also like an ingredient for like a lot of like moisturizers, lotions, and stuff. She's almost there. Now's the moment to keep messaging, like a lot. I did notice that I'm already like a little behind again, but I can catch up. It's over. We're so back. Wait, what's the mixed state in string terms? Mixed state in string terms, like between we're so back and it's so over. Where we are? We are currently at the we're so back because I fully caught up. It makes me a bit sad to hear her call a beautiful plant ingredient for moisturizer. Milk never goes bad. Just leave it on the stove while you're cooking. You don't need to worry about it. I think it will go bad on the stove, but that's just me. State of the Sonic franchise autograph. Also, hi again. And Nash not cut off again. No Gamba either. Yeah, there's no Gamba either. Unfortunately. Wow, Piper. Did you gain weight? Your model looks like it's tracking heavier. What do you mean by that? Excuse me. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by model skin weight? Remember that aloe vera is toxic to dogs, so keep your plants out of reach of pets. Oh, I don't need to worry. Like, I don't have a pet dog. I wish I did. You want soft skin that also looks good. Bathe in bleach. James, I'm starting to think that you're trying to get people to like skeletonify them. That's not a word. To like burn their skin off. 10:34. Well, I'm fully caught up, so it's fine. Everything's amazing right now. We're good. You should get a cat. I do not like cats. I've said it before. I'm not a fan of cats IRL. Cats IRL are like massive sundaries and like pricks. I do not like having to fight for my pet's affection. Cats are the best pet. I mean, cats in fiction, sure. But like cats IRL, I don't know. And it makes me feel like this. Cat scratches me IRL, it's Uma over. Fuck farting are... Wow. I was trying to censor fuck, but I said it anyways. Fuck fighting for it, harass them. I don't have it in me to like go through the pain of like trying to get a cat to like me. I just would much rather get a dog that likes you right off the bat. Most of the time, at least. Amazing, outstanding, terrific. People aren't a fan of cats until they have a cat and they realize cats are extremely affectionate. My cat is literally trying to get in my lap for attention right now. But they're like, it's not the same affection. Dogs are just like, you know, like very cuddly, very like huggable affection. Cats are just like, I'm like very tsundere, just like, I'm gonna pretend I just so happen to be in the same room as you. You know? I'm gonna quote unquote bother you. You know? A great white shark is a great pet. Just catch one, then bring into your apartment, give it a glass of water a day. I can't say if that's a good idea. I don't think my cat scratched me in 2 years. Really. Her brain is unable to analyze the intellect of a simpler animal. I got her 2 years ago. A cat that scratches me is getting the people's elbow. Dogs like you because you give them food. Cats like you because they actually like you. I think that's cap. I think that's cap. And like, it's literally like a cat. Like, you don't own a cat. Cats own you. Your life, your soul belongs to the cat. Cats also have personalities, you know. Also, only ever been scratched accidentally. One cat called the cops over their owner having a heart attack. Really? I recommend Eldritch Horrors as pets. Easy to maintain and shatters the feeble minds of people you don't like. I wouldn't know where to get that. But I will see. I think it's time I start wrapping up stream. And I know, there's some of you who are celebrating, there's some of you who are shivering your timbers and crying. I understand, we have a mixed bag, a mixed lot here. But I will reassure you, I will re-manifest into the world on Saturday. Probably. You know, I'll be in the Discord as well, so... whichever comes first. Dogs and cats express their love in different ways. I've started to like cats a bit more than usual. Dogs are still better though. Yeah, like I understand the appeal of cats. It's just like dogs solo cats on the affection chart. Remember if your toes get stuck, fish it out with a metal fork. I don't do that. Don't do that. But okay. I'm sorry I didn't get to Halo again. Honestly, pretty normal for me, pretty... Unsurprisingly, I didn't get to Halo. It happens. 'Tis the way it is. But yeah. I'll see all of you on Saturday. I will play Halo on Saturday, probably, maybe. Can you believe it, guys? Christmas just a week away. Oh my god. Actually, yeah, no, exactly a week from now. It's Christmas, at least if you're on the East Coast in the West, or in the United States. Christmas is a week away. Like, literally a week away. But alright. I'll either see you in the Discord or on Saturday, whichever comes first. Or maybe my socials, because I'm going to be more active on my socials. That's going to be great. Amazing event. But alright. thanks for listening to me up. I'm sorry again for not playing Halo. I'm sorry that this was like a very mentally taxing stream for some of you, I imagine, because like, again, the graphs and everything. But thanks for sticking around. Thanks for keeping me company. I hope you support me during my evil arc. I hope that the new rules don't scare anyone. And yeah, that is everything. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. And if you're going to sleep, I hope you dream of tomboys, goth girls that are evil. And yeah, alright. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye forever. At least for now. So not forever. I just lied. That's part of being evil. But okay. Bye-bye. Bye, everyone.